Good evening.
It's not even morning anymore.
No, it's not. After all the work we put in, so we're going to leave that stream up there.
Yeah, might as
well. So basically, we attempted to do a stream of the entire of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone because that's what we're aiming to do because we're on the HD version.
Yeah.
And
that's why the main menu is a bit weird.
We can't access the save function, meaning we have to marathon it the entire game. And so that's why we got pizza. That's why we got my phone ringing in the middle of a recording. But luckily you didn't see that. And we finally got it to work. Except why is there no music?
It's meant to do that if you alt tab. It's fine.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Right. A quick little rundown of things before we begin. If you're wondering why the main menu looks so wrong. It's because we got it in a HD version, which means we got it at a really high resolution, so the 1920 x 1080 size. And the problem when you put the old Harry Potter into this, or the first one in this case, is it stretches the main menu to something ridiculous, which is just not possible to see. So what this causes a problem for us is we can't access the options menu, so hopefully that won't be needed. We can't load...
The controls are going to be inverted now.
No, they'll be fine. we can't load a save game, which means we have to marathon it, like you said. Also can't delete a save unless we do it from the actual desktop. And lastly, this is what's going to surprise a lot of people. Even though we're going to go through the whole game in this, there's going to be bits that we're going to miss, which is the Quidditch bits. And the only reason we're missing them is because on this main menu, that's how you get to them. But we can't get to that option on this main menu, so what we're going to do is we're going to record those separately.
We can do the in-game Quidditch ones, we can't do them.
Yeah, but the outside ones. There are outside ones. But it's okay, we will be doing those on his version, because we can get to them. It's not a HD version, but we can still use it, because I know you lot will want to see that. So we're going to get on with this, because it's going to be long.
It's going to be very long.
Here we go.
There was nothing about the starry sky that night.
I know Stephen Hawkins.
Not Stephen Hawkins. You've made me forget his name now.
What?
As
You said Stephen Hawkins, didn't you?
No.
A huge motorbike with a giant astride it tumbled down.
No, Stephen Hawking would speak differently. I said his name earlier. I did.
Wrapped bundle on the doorstep of number 4.
But this is not him, actually, I've realised. In Chamber of Secrets they use his voice.
Was a baby.
What? Apparently we've got 2 streams.
Ooh!
Harry Potter.
How?
The boy who lived.
How did we get 2?
Right, we're going to have to Google this.
How did we get 2?
Stephen Fry! Different man to Stephen Hawking quite considerably.
Yeah.
One's very much English, one's very much science.
When he received the letter inviting
That's so weird.
to attend Hogwarts.
Forgive me, I'm looking at the failed streams earlier. I'm confused. This live streaming is not available. Love it. What about this? That one worked. Well, at least it got a like anyway, so...
We've seen this cutscene many times, and I'm sorry we're speaking over it. We're ready for the game.
You should be able to hear it though, because I turned our voices down a bit. And I'm hoping we got the actual speaker stuff set up right on this one,
Harry caught the
so it actually works.
And you don't hear too much
left the
of
muggle
this
world
from the
far
microphone.
behind.
It should be okay, but if it isn't, we're going to keep trying to make it
Dumbledore
work
stood up.
as best we can.
This term, the corridor on the 3rd floor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer
Should we get the
the
mouse
most
pad down
painful
actually?
death.
On the second shelf underneath the headphones?
Harry sat beneath the sorting hat, hoping that he would not be chosen for Slytherin house over Gryffindor.
Right, anyway, you're playing the first bit.
Not Slytherin.
He takes
Said
pizza.
that.
You have had a burger already, but it is your pizza.
You could be great.
It's fine, I'll leave quite a bit for you
And
anyway.
Slytherin will help you on your way to greatness.
But
So that's my lunch.
I will have at least 2 pieces.
No. Well, if you're sure,
And she'll put it
better
there.
to Gryffindor.
Oh, also there will be no subtitles in case people want those.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Here we go.
HD, here it is.
Oh, they did change the castle slightly.
A little bit.
I totally forgot that they didn't have the kind of sidings above.
No. No Richie Semper in this one, mate.
Yeah.
There he is.
Welcome to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I am Albus Dumbledore, your headmaster.
Those
Now,
glasses there.
Hogwarts is full of secrets, Harry, so search behind every door. But keep in mind, not all secrets are rewarding. Only this morning, I took a wrong turn and stumbled upon a room full of chocolate frogs. But alas, when I returned, they'd been replaced by a nasty horde of fire crabs. Now, up the stairs
His voice just changed.
off to your lessons. Don't be late.
Nasty horde of fire crabs. No, up the stairs. Don't be late.
Talk to him again.
Your first lessons upstairs on the 3rd floor, Mr. Potter.
Off you go. God, I love this.
Remember, if you cast, you lose their voices.
Hey, Harry!
Oh, yes, of course.
Crazy. My brothers, Fred and George, just
We have the screen up here as well.
Follow me.
Yes, we're kind of looking at this one. If we're the second person.
Oh, you can't. You can do that later, I suppose, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't got any powers at this point, have you?
No. No. So for everyone that's wondering why one person's looking at this and the other person's looking at that,
Follow me, Harry.
Pete in this case is playing on the laptop because that's where the controls are, and I'm just sitting here looking at this because better screen.
Hello, Harry. We can show you how to get around Hogwarts. As a first year, you have a lot to learn. Follow us for a secret lesson.
You know, I'm realising that actually there's a lot
See you
of things
later,
that
Defense Against the
I
Dark
haven't
Arts Club. Good luck, Harry.
forgotten, but it's just I've already had kind of changed slightly.
I like the way they have to teach Harry how to climb.
Yeah.
We're going to teach you how to climb. Run to the bookcase and don't stop. You'll climb up. Above the bookcase is
I'm
a
gonna
person
try
across
that
every
when I get
floor.
home.
Yeah.
Select all the things you
I'll just
find
keep running
and
into
keep us in
it.
the next room.
There's nothing around here.
No. But if you
There
climb,
is something later, isn't there? When you go into that room. There's something in there. But case later.
sounds like he's throwing up. There he is.
Peeves.
Please.
And they've already beaten the movies in one
Then press the
respect.
jump button
Yeah.
to jump across.
I can't
If
believe he
you fall
wasn't in the
down,
film.
You can climb back up and start
Actually
over.
upsetting.
I know
Into
it
the
is.
next room.
But I love the fact that in these games it does bother me. It kills the immersion slightly when it's like they tell you what the jump button is. They're like, or they tell you press the jump button. You're like, well, ow!
Look at that face.
That's Peeves the poltergeist. He's always causing trouble.
The
Peeves
consistency of
doesn't like
voice acting is
it,
phenomenal.
so watch your step.
This was made a long time ago. Give it some credit.
Yeah, but actually, so was well, thanks, game. Thanks. So was Half-Life, and that has consistent voice acting.
Yeah, but
And that was 3 years before this.
yeah, but give it a break. It's done a good job. It's a good game. Who cares about the voice acting?
Shoot. That was close.
The voice acting is nothing in comparison.
If you look in the mirror,
I'm
surely
sure
it will crack.
Love Peeves. Best character in Harry Potter. Easily.
Ooh.
That's what makes me hate the films a bit. No Peeves. Needs
Still, the
Peeves.
best film is number 3.
No.
You'll
What
get
would
to
you
the
say?
hang of this.
Number 4.
In Hogwarts, you'll find all sorts of
I'll kind of say number 2 actually.
Pick up a treat. Just
Really?
run over to it.
I like Chamber.
Chocolate frogs for
It was a good film.
You can't say 2 is
flavoured
better
beans
than
are
3.
fun to collect.
From a
We
film
connected
standpoint,
too.
you know when.
Yeah, but you keep looking at it as a film standpoint. I look at it for its actual
Come
story
see
and
us,
general
we'll show you the way
content.
to class.
The acting, the cinematography, the pacing, the direction,
I do.
music. The music in 3 is the best.
I think the order of films for me easily have got to go Chamber, Goblet, Prisoner, Philosopher, probably Deathly Hallows Part 2, then Half-Blood Prince, Order, then the crappy Part 1 of Deathly Hallows,
Oh, yeah.
which is just so pointless.
See, I don't really remember part
Part 1.
I don't. No. Actually, I don't remember part 2.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember much of it at all.
That was the exciting
That's
one.
the exciting one. I've only seen it once, and I do intend to do a Harry Potter marathon at some point of all of them because I understand that I'm missing out here. Because
Well,
I
you're
get
doing a marathon of the games as well.
At first as well, yeah. You can't smash the jars if you haven't got the spells. But first you go to these
Thanks,
ones.
Harry. We could have done it.
I've got to say though,
Read the rings for
I was
some
really disappointed by Deathly Hallows Part 1
experiment.
because nothing
It was
happens.
yeah.
It's just
true.
so pointless. They're in the woods for like half the film, and
If
they're
they-
10.
Like they considered doing it for like Order of the Phoenix, there would be a lot more to do.
They should have done it
Good
for
luck.
Order. Order, I feel, was just ruined. Badly. Oh look, he's walking in the air.
I love this.
You don't
And
get
then he
that kind
steps
of
back on.
experience with the cards in the other games. You just walk into
You just walk
them
into
and
them,
it's
but that's
just like,
better to be honest.
It is, but I do like that experience where he just like shakes his head going, why am I doing this?
Well, this is it. Yeah. But this is what I like about the kind of spell casting here is he has to stand still. Despite that being slower, it made the game so much faster in Chamber to the point of if you're good at a game, the second game is just like and you're like
There's actually a glitch here that I want to show you. You'll like it, it's quite funny.
Slytherins are going to win the House Cup and the Quidditch Cup. You better stay out of our way, Potter. Let's go, boys.
It's a boy band. Anyway, go backwards behind you and go and
just
see.
go backwards like.
Well, alright. Go that way and go and see Filch.
Oh, I've seen. Yes, isn't Snape behind a wall?
No. Well, years later, but no. Go over here and talk to him. Paedophile. yeah. So basically, you're going to go into Defense Against the Dark Arts without talking to Hermione.
Oh, okay.
Watch, and you can leave her outside. So do this quite slowly. So come over this way a bit, so I can see what angle you're going at. Right. So go to this pillar. Just walk up next to it, like on this side. Keep going forward, slightly, very slightly. Keep doing it slightly. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Get into the cubby hole.
Go to the right. Keep going. There you go.
Yay!
And now she's left outside. She misses the whole class. It's worth it.
Very nice.
She does actually talk to you, by the way. It's nothing extremely
Oh, I know
amazing.
them. Yeah.
So you didn't miss anything. I always loved drawing on him. It's just like, yeah.
Wait, do you want to do this? Because you're probably doing better at it than I am.
No, I'll let you do it.
No, because we want to get all these house points.
I haven't done it for years, mate.
Neither have I.
I just cock up this one. You started too late. Oh, fine. I could do this if you really want. Do you want me to do it?
Actually, you know what? I think we might be all right, unless you were really not impressed by that performance.
No, it's pretty good. But it was pretty shaky. It's up to you. Do you want to do it?
I think I have this.
Okay.
Just
Just
gotta do
don't
the
rush
Flipendo
it.
challenge.
Don't rush it, alright? Just take it slow. And if you go outside of the boundary, you lose 5 points, I believe it is, straight away. Like from your percentage. So try and not go out. But at the same time, try and go reasonably quick. You know what I mean?
Oh no!
No, got it.
Oh god!
So this time, do that again, but go faster.
Yeah.
But don't rush it too much. This is
Yeah,
what
I used to do this quite a bit because you want to get that final 15. Don't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm used to. It's 20 altogether, I believe. But if you could get 15, you're doing well. Try and not go out the boundaries, whatever you do. Ooh. If you do go out the boundaries and you get to the end, just go backwards and try and get some more.
Yeah.
Oh, is he gonna get it? He's gonna get it.
Get it!
He's got
Oh yeah!
it. On the third round there, wow. One more. Can you get the last one?
This is how I get the ladies.
I know how to cast for pen.
Let's see what you can do.
Last
Cast
one.
the Pendo on my whistle stick. Oh god, no, this mouse mat is a bit dodgy. I'm not used to this.
No, it's the mouse that's a bit dodgy, I'm afraid to tell you. It's missing one of the bumper bits.
Yeah, I'm not going to have made this. It's the mouse.
What?
Not
Oh, sorry. Careful.
I'm going to break his table.
1%. That is depressing.
It's like doing a real exam, isn't it? You're always 1% off your A grade.
1% off your C grade. Ah, for
No,
God's sake.
yeah.
I got a D.
Right. Enjoy the Flipendo challenge.
Here we go.
I love the music.
Let's go down a bit. It's still really high. That's calm.
I've got to go up a bit. I feel really low.
Well, I kept that one low on purpose. Okay, here we go.
Oh man, he's already speeding.
All these years of not playing this. Let's do it. I know all the secrets. All of them.
Yeah, I do as well, but the problem is I remember them, but I don't remember them at the same time. You kind of get what I mean.
I keep remembering because they're stuck in here forever. Like there'll be people later on when I'm dead going, I need the information to all the secrets right now. Harry Potter.
knock it over, Mr. Pop.
The only one I couldn't remember them on, surprisingly, was the Order of the Phoenix. They're quite obvious in that game, but there's so many of them that you just can't physically remember them all.
I've 100% of this game: The Hobbit, Assassin's Creed 2, Prisoner of Azkaban,
I've got to get used to the whole aiming of this game.
Mass Effect 2 and 3. And what else? Not many other games I've 100%ed. It's a very few amount because Half-Life 2, I'm almost there. Literally, I've had that one Lambda Locator achievement, and I know I have to run through the whole game because I can't remember which Lambda Locators I'm missing. So I know I have to play through the whole thing and get them all. Which I plan to do. My dream is to play the entire of Half-Life 2 in VR and not take the helmet off until I either die or complete the game.
Okay.
So,
Like this little secret.
I love it. It's great.
A lot of people don't know about that
Yeah.
because they just run off there. Worth it. You know, if I listed how many games I've completed to 100%, I'd be here for ages.
Yeah, I don't know how you've managed to find the time, mate.
So many. Well, it's over like all these years, right?
Yeah.
Since I've been young and that.
Wait, how old are you?
Hello, Harry
Oh, you've got an extra 2 years than
I
me.
nearly
You
had to
see.
nick the Gryffindor house ghost.
I'll show you a
This is
glitch for this.
save game book.
You can see him in the wall.
Yeah, no, I know that one, yeah.
Your game will automatically be saved.
Automatically be
The
saved.
game will restart,
Restart from the point
if you
if you faint.
You
You can also load a save game from the main menu.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I love this arm thing.
Yeah, I can't forget his lines of dialogue for some
You
reason.
can also load a
Save
save game from the main menu. Search everywhere, Harry. There are secrets to uncover.
Oh, I'm already looking in the room.
No one takes you seriously when your head's unhinged.
Oh, no, wait, I wasn't finished. Yeah, forget it. Hey, mate, how's it going? After this, I can just look through the wall. You can also load a save game.
And from the main menu. I love just
It's
that
such a
line.
good quote.
You can always load a saved game from the main menu.
Imagine if he did that during the film. Just like pops out of the table during that first scene.
You can also load a saved game from the main menu. Nice little sound glitch. Oh, the music is lovely.
I know you. You're the save game,
Game menu.
You know how Harry really defeated Voldemort in the JokerAlex part 2?
Flipendo!
He did cast it by the arms here. Flipendo! And Voldemort's like, no, defeated by the most lame spell ever.
See, I can't even remember how he destroys Voldemort. If he casts Expelliarmus, how on earth is he supposed to finish him off? No, this is it.
You know
No,
when
don't
they
tell
get-
me. I'll have to rewatch the film.
Well, I won't tell you how he kills him, but you know they get the
Master Wand.
No. What do they call it? It's like when the two spells combine together.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You see it in the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
That. And then you have to fight to see who can win.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. That's what happens. For some reason, no other wizard other than these two can do this. I don't quite understand why. There you go.
Well, no, Dumbledore and Voldemort do it.
Do
I think so.
they? Do they?
Yeah,
I'm sure they don't do it.
Never mind. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably
I
am.
remember a load of blasts flying at Dumbledore in like the Order of the Things, but that's about it. I mean, I really don't remember that film much because I hated it so much.
Oh.
It's so bad. My experience of it was even more interesting because some guy had a heart attack during the film. I still don't know why I stayed for the rest of that film. I wasted an hour waiting for it. Shouldn't have bothered. I mean, to be honest, it's awful saying that the Half-Blood Prince is better than the Order of the Phoenix, and the Half-Blood Prince in general is so boring.
You know, I don't know. They felt they bridged the story for me. I mean, I'm not massively against bad films. I just really like good films.
You know, the funny thing for me is, right, the most recent film, Fantastic Beasts.
Oh yeah.
I actually find that since number 4 for me is
the best.
actually the first good, like, Harry Potter kind of film.
I don't know.
Every single one after Goblet.
Fantastic Beasts was really good actually, but it took a long time to get into it. To be honest, the first half I was just not sure. And I think the comedy missed. The humour that they used was very childish for a very quite dark adult film. It became very dark, and it got more dark as it went along, using kind of child abuse themes and all sorts of awful kind of things that mixed in with the humour of that kind of Muggle. I liked the Muggle character. I thought it was, and they almost, you know, they went there with the end, didn't they? You know, they went there. But the point was, it just didn't. It didn't. It was too kind of contradictory in a sense. It just kind of, the two tones contradicted each other. It was like going to see the musical Wicked. I don't know if you've seen it. You have. I don't know if you felt the same way. Like, absolutely loved it, but at the same time, I couldn't feel what it was actually trying to say.
Yeah, kind of.
Like, because it was first half was like really funny, and then they were like the second half. They're like, really take us seriously, guys. You know, we're really serious. And you're like, And more I got comedy.
I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I do the flying practice afterwards?
Yeah.
Just because
He wants all the
I
secrets.
love acing the time on that. It feels good to ace it again.
Do it.
and again and
Do
again.
it.
And it's been years since I've done that, so I want to see if I can get all the hoops again. I want to do it.
I love these kind of, you know, experiences that you can have in a lifetime. You know, you've managed to complete loads of games and like 100% them and play so many more than I have. But then I managed to do all sorts of other weird and funky things, and people are like, how much time have you got? And then I would, despite the fact that people ask me, like, how have you done all these things in such a short time, like being 18? And I was like, well, how have you completed all these things? Like, being 20 and completed so many games, and it's just life, isn't it?
Yeah, but
it's just life.
I've done it over a long period of time.
You're kind of cheating this one, mate. You are like, I'm not losing. Not losing my Bertie Bots.
No, I'm really not. This is how you do it. You can tell this came out before like all the child shit, and, like health and safety and stuff.
Elf and safety. How many more pieces do you want, or are they?
I can have it all. It's fine. I just have one.
You collected
All the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor. Now hurry on to practice.
You can do that.
Back in the Gryffindor common room, Harry
Like how
and
serious it
Ron
is.
I can't
talked
get
about
over
their
Ron's
exciting
lip.
first days at
Lip.
Hogwarts.
Look,
Look, I know he's great.
so wrong.
He looks so Ron.
But there was little time to dwell on this, since
Didn't
Harry and
come
his
on,
friends
he
were
looked a bit
supposed to get their
weird.
flying lessons with Madame Hoops.
I feel like the designers really tried with Harry, but then with every other character, they was like, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's got its own kind of originality to it. It's got its own feel.
Oh, I love this.
She does look like Madame
Follow your
Hooch.
broom with the direction to the direct.
What? Okay. Go to the direction. Right, which keys were which?
Ready, Potter?
I don't know.
My
Which
whistle
keys
then.
there? This is going to be fun.
This one's not timed, is it? Oh no.
Yeah, it is.
Is it inverted?
Will it speed up?
I think it's mouse, isn't it?
Oh god, it's Q. Okay, right. I know what I'm doing now. Why didn't I do this? Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, you can't see the options menu. If you go into the options menu... No, I can't!
How you do with smaller rings.
Oh my god.
You've got 82 hoops to do, mate.
My hands. They feel so wrong. What's going on?
Well done, Mr. Potter.
Right, I can do this.
This is serious.
Bit of height.
Even
you are.
with a lot of time, I can do this.
You are killing it, man.
No, yeah, I've lost like no time.
As in, you're doing really nice job. Are you just going to miss those?
I'll come back to that. I want to get some more hoops.
Yeah.
I might come back to them.
Yeah, let's focus on the hoops because you've already lost half the time.
If I have time to get.
Oh, whoa! You've just got loads more time.
Yeah,
Why did you get given more?
If you do it well.
Oh.
Do this. Do this. The pressure's on, but I can do it. It's been years, and I think. Oh no!
No!
Always keep an eye. Always keep.
Always. It sounds really good to this level.
You lost quite a bit of time on that.
What, I'm trying to get that.
Yeah. Yeah, the one ring to rule them all.
Let's try it with moving rings.
I think I've only 100% of this once.
Bonus house points for a perfect score.
This
Right,
challenge,
that's
yeah. Oh.
Right, Harry's off. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Moving rings. All those kids are just like, how do I do this? It's actually quite difficult to do
Yeah.
when your hands are the wrong way around.
Yeah! Nice job!
20 points for Gryffindor.
Only 20.
I also congratulate you for being the first student to find a secret room since 1867.
Only 20 for AC.
Trying at any time, you will find the option on the main menu.
Which you can't look at.
Time for your
Oh,
choices.
well.
Now. Good day, Mr. Potter.
So remember this for the future, right? Q is speed up, E is slow down.
It's weird, isn't it, that they never mention the main menu in the movies, and yet it's all in the game.
You
Right.
can also fly on the main menu. Sorry, okay. I'm going to keep quoting this. You can also practice flying on the main menu. You want to change your sound settings? You'll always find it on the main menu. You can always change your sound settings on the main menu. Goodbye. Oh, this is difficult, this one. I remember this. I've given you such a hard thing to do.
Well,
Enjoy it. I remember I never used to be able to get past like 2 of these. 2 is all I could do.
Whoa.
Good luck, mate. Good luck.
Whoa. Oh my god, no. Just no.
I like the way she is apparently teaching you, and she's not even a teacher.
She's not.
She's in the first year.
I can't do this little
That was good.
I have a
So
much
now
bigger
you could
mouse
do
pad,
even
so...
better.
Listen to this, right?
Great, Harry.
But I
I'm
could
sure
do even
Professor
better.
Flitwick would give you 5 house points for that.
How could she give you house points?
She said... Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt Flitwick's sitting here and go, yeah, I've never seen this, but I'll give him 5 house points anyway, why not? What are you doing?
Messing it up, that's for sure.
I saw you trying to draw Hermione's leg. Oh my god, you passed
Argus
it!
Filch. Argus Filch would be
That
proud.
was good, but I know you could do even better.
You can always find Filch on the main menu.
Professor Flitwick would
Oh,
award you
I
at
love
least
Filch.
10 house points. Practice makes perfect,
So give it another go. It's alright. Not a problem.
She draws it in the air.
Give it another go. Put yourself through more torture and suffering. I'll be surprised if you get this one actually. Boy! If you get 4 on this, I'll be impressed.
Right, I don't think I've really managed to get.
4. If you could get 4. By the way, you've got another one of these coming up in a minute.
Yeah, that's true.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, I love the Wingardium. Nice, good start.
You're gonna fail this.
That's
I can already tell you right now you failed this.
No question.
You've been out of the boundaries too much.
Yeah.
You failed this.
Oh, you know, it was actually surprisingly good though. I should have drawn another leg
Oh
instead.
well, that was a good try.
Was it?
that
Oh
right?
no, I started
Oh,
awfully.
well, yeah, it was a good try.
We still have a few minutes before the charms lesson. That door in front of you is magically locked. Cast Alhamora to open it.
No, not again.
Alright. Damn it, I cooked it up in some way. Hello, Hamora. All these kids are just like, yeah, it's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, happens every day.
Welcome to Hogwarts.
I woke up one morning, a bookshelf opened up on my face.
Oh, this is something that bothers me about this Chamber of Secrets game. Like,
Oh, the beans flying in your face.
and then and that's fine. At the same time, I'm a, you know I say about like the game being so fast, but when you're really fast with one thing, then you're not allowed to be fast with another.
I did hate the beans on Chamber for coming out of the chest.
Yeah.
Just because they fly everywhere. It's like, hang on a minute. I'm trying my best here to get them as quickly as possible.
Exactly. Well, you just stand in front of the chest, but you have to wait quite a while.
It was a neat idea, to be fair, but it just didn't really work. They changed that in Prisoner.
Oh, they just fly out. Okay.
Yeah. I actually do know. I can't remember now. Do they fly?
I love this. This is very satisfying. It's a very satisfying, rather than having it all kind of.
Don't forget the.
Oh,
Yeah.
does it re-put itself back up?
No, we didn't touch it.
I'm pretty sure I did.
No. Anyway, that way. Go and see Hermione's. Hamora. What the? He's so large.
So fat. He's so fat.
You've got it. Now,
You got it.
secrets in this room.
Turn around.
Yeah, but.
Yeah,
Oh, I
boy.
love this one. It's just very satisfying to suddenly go into this like kind of dome room. I've always really liked that room for some reason.
Just because of the copy and paste and windows.
Just because it's a good room.
Yeah, it does look quite nice.
Mirror that
If you're admiring yourself, Harry, take a look at that magical chest.
I ain't done in my room, that's it.
Cast Alhamora to unlock it.
And then she runs off. As you do with your friends.
Always.
You sort of just sit there and go, you alright mate, I'm off.
Sorry guys. It's me now.
I hate the way they got rid of the mirror thing in the Harry Potter game.
The Chamber of Secrets.
Just in all of the other ones, you know,
Well,
where you could cast and open a mirror.
They had one. There was one in Chamber.
Yeah, but it's not like a fluidy thing.
Yeah. No, it was. It just kind of.
It
Like
just opens.
Yeah, and that, I agree with you. Like the fluidity.
I missed the fluidity thing. It looked cool.
Right. And that's a big game design signal there.
Yeah.
Studying games design, and look at that. They were all running through, and it drew your eye. Mark Isles will be proud.
Young wizards, I'm Professor.
If he watches this, he'll be.
It'll be like
be
Peter.
quite-
It'll be like Peter. You are one of our top students.
Observe the correct
Oh, no.
Wingardium Leviosa
Don't
signal.
you dare
When I
steal that
stop,
on my machine.
hold down
I won't.
the mouse button and follow the path.
This is an easy one,
Release the
this.
button.
But it's you that's doing it. So far, you've had every single one of these. I feel quite privileged.
Oh no, my mouse kind of. This mouse is not amazing. I'll be honest. Apologies.
Because of that.
Oh,
It's broken.
it kind of
I
jumps out.
apologise.
There is a underneath section just there that's broken. It makes
Work, Mr. Potter, but you still
I know
have
what you're
room
going
to
through.
improve.
Yeah.
I tried playing a space battle the other day without any table with that, and I was just
Oh,
like, I
no.
can't do this.
No, to be honest, I just buy a new mouse. Like you use it so much that it's worth the.
I am actually the reason I haven't bought a mouse is because of this bad boy.
Have you actually got one? Wait, hang on, I can't see it. Can you focus?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we could use this one. We could try it. Once you're done with this, we'll try.
Yeah.
All we have to do is just unplug that and then plug this one in.
That's
Awesome.
good for a first year,
I hope it's
Mr. Potter.
better. And the table's not.
It's
Points for
smaller,
Gryffindor.
like in the.
Let's continue
And-
with the lesson,
Right,
Mr. Potter.
let's focus on this like Guitar Hero.
It's a
No.
shame about the recording of that.
Yeah.
It's alright. We're redoing it. It'll look good.
This isn't, unfortunately, that's not going to have made it. Look at that shaking. It's not.
I
me.
don't know, that might actually make it.
No.
No!
Oh,
How many did
dear.
you get
That was
there?
awfully
77. Out of
No, I
eight.
meant
Oh, I
there's
got
an-
2 out of
2
4.
of those.
2 out of 4.
Anyway, we can try this now.
You may now enter the Wingardium Leviosa challenge to practice this spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter.
Don't mind me a minute. It's like a bit of gooey shit on it. Okay.
Let's hope it works.
Cast Wingardium Leviosa on that statue. Then
God, it's less heavy than this one. Never even realised that. That
You
works.
should have given me that for the challenge.
I completely forgot it even existed in the room, to be honest. The only reason why I saw it is because I just looked up and went, oh, there's a mouse.
There's a mouse.
I'm going to have to at some point, even if it is your turn to do one of those drawing challenges, I'm going to have to do one myself.
Yeah.
Or else I'm going to skip out on every single one.
You can do Incendio if you want.
Yeah.
Stop.
Actually, it might seem fair
No,
in
stop
some
not
ways.
working. Stop not working.
No, the
No.
thing.
You see, you kind of skim shot it and then it kind of.
Yeah,
You
I
think
hate
you've
that.
got it.
I tend to run if that like doesn't work. I'm like, alright, out of here. I'll tell you what, there's 2 more challenges I think that require the drawing. Yeah, that's right. There's Incendio and Lumos. How about I do both of those then? So then I get 2 and you've got 3. Seems fair.
What's the Professor Snape one? The challenge.
You just have to go and get the potion.
Yeah, because I quite like that one.
Yeah, it's
dark.
fun. It is fun.
It's a nice like aesthetic.
We'll be sharing that one because it's split into 2.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, we'll be sharing that one.
I think the thing is, I've played the beginning few levels up to like loads, whereas I've played the other ones less because I would be the kind of person that would play through the whole game to play.
Did you by any chance play up to the point where is it the bit with the Hagrid bit?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which is just so annoying.
I played the whole game, like plenty
Yeah,
of
but
times.
like you said, you played the beginning more than the rest of it.
Yeah.
I feel your pain if you don't play past the Hagrid bit because it's just so dull.
Yeah, but you've gotten that far, haven't you? You know, it's like.
I will admit, I think in design terms they really didn't do a great job of that.
Yeah.
Because it's just not thrilling at all. Like the rest of the game feels thrilling at every point.
Yeah, there's always something kind of happening.
It feels satisfying.
I
Whereas...
quite like leading up to Hagrid's hut. It's just.
Yeah, that bit's fine,
It's
but
fine.
the actual Hagrid's hut bit is just not fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
because you're in
just
those.
sort of
You're in.
boring.
It's a nice aesthetic, and then you stay in the caves for ages. And you think,
Well, it's not even that. It's just there's not really a lot of entertaining stuff going on. It's mostly you just doing jumping puzzles forevermore.
I like the troll section.
Oh yeah, we have to run away. From
Yeah, mind if I do that?
Yeah, you
You
can
can
do
do the Quidditch,
Yeah.
because you're better at that, for sure.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do the troll.
You know, I can't even remember.
As long as I don't have to listen to the same quote from Ron again and again and again. I've heard it so many times I know it off by heart.
Oh, which one's that?
Harry, what's that smell?
Oh.
I know it so well because I've heard it so many times.
Oh, this is one of my favourite moments in the game.
Yeah, this is really nice. This, like the design aspect
Yes.
of this, actually looks really good.
It's It's almost Dark Souls.
Dark Souls?
Well, Dark Souls is actually often quite a light game, isn't it?
Yeah, but I wouldn't call this Dark Souls.
I don't know. I felt a lot of Dark Souls I connected with on a very happy. No! I almost I went for the space bar. You saw me. You saw me.
I love that. I felt I really connected.
I really connected with Dark Souls on many levels, and I feel like peaceful aesthetic. It's one of the things that made me reflect quite heavily on meditative, because the game, despite being so dark, was incredibly meditative. And people are like, oh, it's really tough, it's really difficult. No, I felt more often than not, I felt calm and centered and meditative than I did angry, frustrated.
It really depends on the kind of gamer you are.
I totally agree.
Because I don't feel the same way about Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I could sit down and if I lose, that's fine. I just put up with it.
Yeah.
I don't sit there and go into a haywire nutcase mood.
Yeah, but I don't know if you do you reflect in the same way that I do? Like you sit there and you feel like it's a philosophical experience in a way.
I don't know about that, but I do kind of put up with losing if I ever lose.
Yeah.
I can deal with it. It's like with Guitar Hero though, right?
Yes,
so you've got to put up with failing a bit, and then you'll actually get better.
It's all as
if
you
you
say,
don't
it's all
put
about
up
the kind
with
of
that,
gamer you are.
if you don't put up with that, you're never going to improve. It's just a fact. This is actually a big problem for Call of Duty gamers. You know, they always whine quite a lot when they lose. Although usually that is kids, but
yeah.
But you get the idea.
It's because they're casual gamers. They're not playing to get competitive.
But you get the idea, and
they're not playing to.
Does show. Try not to miss that.
They're not playing. They're not playing to have a difficult time, which I can sympathise with. But for me, I don't see the point in easy games. I mean, here I am playing Philosopher's Stone. That's really nostalgic.
It is on hard, you know.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's a difficulty setting?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
It's been automatically set to hard before I put it on HD.
What's the difference?
The boss fights are a lot harder. Although they won't feel hard because it's kind of one of those games.
Yeah.
Which is designed not to be too difficult.
You need to... You put it on hard and you're like...
Oh my god!
What? He should have grabbed the ledge! He should have grabbed the ledge! Why have I been the one to be the first death? Why have I been the one to be the first death? Why is it always me? But then everyone starts dying straight after me.
So Peter, what's that about an easy game?
Shush. Oh, come on. You saw he should have grabbed the ledge, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
He should have grabbed the ledge.
But still. Next time, wait till you're precisely at the thing and then jump. Rather than him trying to grab a ledge. Oh, that's amazing.
This is quite Dark Souls-esque here.
Also, guys, to explain this now, we're already quite a way through, but I thought I'd explain it. After we do this game, what are you doing?
I was just showing off. This is quite Dark Souls aesthetic, like in the way you got the wall at the end. I know it's not designed to be because it's just a flat skybox, but in Dark Souls, when you look out over the castle walls and you suddenly see like it just makes me happy. That game, just everything about the game makes me happy.
But anyway, so after this game, which we're doing today, obviously, all the way through, he's going to do Prisoner with me, all the way through. I don't know precisely when it'll be, but we are going to do it. And then as for the other ones, I know a lot of people have actually been asking about Chamber, which doesn't really surprise me much.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one. In theory, I don't want to play it by myself again because I've done it twice already.
Yes.
And I feel like I need to play it with someone.
And also, I would like to get that experience on because I haven't had the experience yet of Chamber, so I'd like to have it on quite a personal level. I'd love to play it co-op at some point, but it's the first time I'm playing through the game, and though I'm happy to play a lot of games first time, I kind of want that nostalgia, and I am going to be recording it on my channel as a solo game anyway, and it's useful for me to have a game like that I can finally actually play on my own, on my channel, because I haven't really been playing games on my channel recently. It'd be very bad of me.
Yeah, so I don't blame him for doing that, and to be fair, I would do the same. But I don't know what's happening with Chamber, so everyone that asks for the questions about that, It's really all down to whether we have the other people that are supposed to be here playing with us sit down and play it. That's a question that I can't answer.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter.
So we'll have to
Completed
see.
the challenge. You've collected all the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor. Now, off you go.
I will say that it's coming in the future. I don't know when. It will probably come a lot later than any of the other ones.
We'll probably do Prisoner before that happens.
You've got it.
In all honesty, wouldn't we?
Don't go through that
Yeah.
yet. Yeah, we'll do Prisoner before, definitely.
Yeah.
That'll
But
definitely
can
happen
we do
before.
Prisoner after I finish Chamber? It's nice for me to have that order.
Yeah, we can.
That gives us time to do Return of the King. We're doing Harry Potter Quidditch.
We're doing Hobbit,
We're doing
Fellowship,
Hobbit Fellowship.
all sorts of things. I will say this for the Chamber. If Sarah or possibly Emma, I don't know at the moment, this is why I'm sort of
Whoever.
saying I don't
Whoever.
know, want to sit down and just, play that game with me as well, then fine, that will happen. Otherwise, what's going to probably happen is we'll wait for a bit so that he has a bit of a chance to take a break from that game, and then I might play it with him eventually.
Yeah, if no one does, maybe with him. That's beautiful.
That's if nobody else can do it. But obviously, it would be nice to have somebody else do it as well. So we will have to see. what
Oh,
happens.
we're gonna get the proper.
No, just walk backwards and that.
No, look.
Oh, go through the wall, yeah.
I love this game.
Yeah, the wall. Brilliant. Anyway, so that's the update on Chamber. We'll find out what happens. Alright, we'll find out. Anyway, I'm supposed to be playing this bit, really.
Are you?
In theory, but I'll let you play it, considering I took the Quidditch one as well. I'll play the next bit. Run.
Sorry. Yeah.
Indeed, it is the squad. But what can we do?
Do I hit him while he's like?
Yeah, hit him like that.
It's such a weird noise.
I'm sure you're right. You can also find thieves on the main menu. Oh my god, did you see that? Look. Dun, 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 dun. Normal pose.
Just gonna fly off.
Have you see the pose though?
Yeah,
when they do that.
T-pose.
Yeah, T-pose.
Oh yeah, because I did the mocap and I've been doing it for the. I did the mocap with my group, and now I'm actually basically their main motion capture actor now for the studio, because they said basically no one else is as enthusiastic as I am. Because no one else seems to care so much about mocap, and to me it's like super exciting being an actor and all.
Here's a wizard card thing. Hope
Well,
you
I've
don't have
got
this
that.
one yet.
So they were like, yeah, when we do the motion capture act, we'll call you first. I was like, so that means I'll be able to do loads of motion capture over the next few years. Awesome.
Might have to join them. Might have to join.
Did you really love it?
I did like it.
Yeah. If next time if they're looking for actors and they ask me, I can send across.
but the problem was I couldn't really act in it because at the time I injured my ribs.
Oh yeah, of course.
That was when I injured the ribs from falling down the stairs.
What, really?
Don't you remember that? Whenever we were like, everyone was like, "Do you want to go and play pool?" I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I fell down the stairs over in Nuffield because somebody left one of those magazine things, like
Yeah.
a really small one, on the floor.
Oh.
But it was all wet as well.
Oh,
so I
no,
slid
so
on
you
that and I was just like,
slipped.
ow, the ribs.
Ow.
It hurt. And so it stopped me from being able to do things like flips and that. But I was going to do
Wait,
that.
you can do flips?
Yeah.
Like a backflip?
Not a backflip, but forward flip.
Forward flip, like jump, forward flip kind of thing.
Better watch your step, Potter.
Just had enough practice on like trampolines and stuff. It's also quite useful when you're wakeboarding and that.
Yeah, that's true. You learn something new every day.
So I couldn't
See,
do
he's
any
not
of that
just
for the
completed-
game.
He's not just 100% completed loads of games. He's like a, sports guy. Like, who would have thunk?
Well, semi-sport. I'm not really a sporty person in regards to what everyone else would play.
Yeah.
Most, I guess I should call them normal people, would play football, rugby,
Hearthstone?
Hearthstone, yeah. And stuff like that, whereas I do things like wakeboarding, skiing, hockey, just like all those different things.
Boxing, archery, jiu-jitsu,
Yeah, he does
tennis, climbing.
I don't think I would last on boxing, mate.
Hello, Harry. I'm Neville Longbottom.
My
It
body's
takes a bit
not,
of practice.
it's not built for that.
Yeah.
This is my
Suppose it's
remember
not.
all. It tells you if there's something you've forgotten to
Mate. I
do.
love Harry's face. Do I care?
Quality class soon.
Why am I standing
I
here?
almost forgot.
Hang
Watch
on,
out for
I'm doing the
Draco
maze,
Malfoy.
aren't I?
I saw
That's
him
this bit,
sneaking
isn't
around here just a
A
minute
bit
ago.
after this.
it? Yeah, sorry, man.
This has really got out of it's gone out of order now, isn't it? Alright, so
Out of order, mate.
okay, so that means I'll get the 2 herbology levels then.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a secret room around here, and
I'm gonna be the first to find it.
Sorry.
Sorry, I love that guy so much. I've heard it so many times in the past.
There's supposed to be a secret room around here.
And
I'm gonna be the first to find it.
I've heard so many reasons. There's supposed to be a secret room around here. It's on the main menu.
Want to find a secret room? It's gonna be on the main menu.
I'm gonna keep quoting this throughout the whole of this
Oh, man.
recording.
I also love Dumbledore, and he's just like, so I'm fire crab. No, don't be late.
I love that. He's just like, oh, he took a wrong turn and stumbled on some chocolate frogs. But alas, when I returned, it's like,
Yes.
wait, what? That
But
voice
alas, when I
changed.
returned, they had turned into fire crabs. No, don't be late.
No, you can jump down there, by the way. No, up the stairs and off
On
to
to
your
the
lessons.
lessons.
Don't be late.
And then later, and then after that, you talk to him.
You talk to him later on. I'm off to bed. Actually, that's something I loved about these games and the console version. I've always joked about this with my friend. Is that Ron constantly keeps saying, oh, I'm exhausted, I'm off to bed.
Does he?
Yeah, all the time.
Wait, do you want to do this fight?
Nah, you
Well, Potter, we meet again.
but
Having
it's
a tour of the castle, are
hilarious.
we?
It's absolutely
This is as
hilarious.
far as you'll be going. You won't get past me, no matter how hard you try.
You know what Ron would say at this
Oh,
point?
boo-hoo!
I'm off to bed.
Potter can't get out of the castle.
Seriously.
These wizard crackers should make you feel better. They're surprisingly good fun. Here, catch.
He's weird.
Okay, how do I do this again?
You
Go
just
on.
run into them and throw him.
Oh.
But hit him.
Oh. Thank you, game. Years of
And
training.
you still missed.
Like, what? You don't aim them though.
I know that. Yeah, you still missed. Gimmick. Malfoy's just like aimbot for the win.
Then I can throw it from here and not. Oh!
Mate, that's a lot of wizard crackers.
Oh! Ah!
Cut you, Potter.
Next time you won't be so lucky.
I feel like he's like a Sith Lord, you know?
Well, he basically becomes one, mate.
Not yet. Not a Sith Lord, a Dark Wizard, but yeah.
Yeah.
He acts like a Sith Lord there though. Chocolate frog, don't forget the stinker. You can't get anything from these guys. But yeah, I love it though. He's just sort of sitting there like, let him go. He's earned this, but next time he won't be so lucky. Right, you're doing this bit, and I do the apology bit. Harry, over here.
Harry, Over here.
I remember that one too. I love the way he's walking around with shears. It's like, alright, kids.
Hello, Harry. It's me, Hagrid. Good to see you. These are the Hogwarts castle grounds, and I'm the gamekeeper.
I feel so worried if he's holding
Soundtrack
this.
is one of my favourite things about
It is
all games.
brilliant.
Your friend Hermione's at the entrance to the greenhouse waiting for you. Drop round for tea later, after your lessons are done.
Seriously, I'd be so worried if I saw a guy that big walking to me with shears. Like, Jesus. Yeah, you can go in there.
Just to protect my dignity, guys, I'm not actually drinking Coke. I'm drinking, what is it even called?
Dandelion and burdock.
So he was trying to finish some dandelion and burdock, and he was trying to get me to like it so that he could finish it.
Basically, I was desperate to get rid of it, even though I really like it myself. You can open that, by the way. The fountain. Go back and cast Alohomora on it.
Alohomora!
Go in front of it. Is it there? Yeah, there you go. But yeah, anyway, so I was trying to get him to finish it a bit because, you know, I want to get them out of the way because I need space in my cupboard. So, yeah, basically, I kind of forced him to have some.
It's all right. It's all right. It tastes quite like licorice, and I can drink it actually. It's quite a comfortable drink. It's a strange taste, surreal that you just kind of, you know.
It's very nice. It's very nice.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful drink. Beautiful.
So
I'm drinking shandy.
I would take
I get the shandy experience. He gets the dandelion and burdock experience.
Go to your lessons, Potter. You don't even know how to play Quidditch.
Oh,
Yeah.
get wrecked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
Go
I love
to
this.
your
I love
lessons.
this sound effect.
What, the feet?
Yeah. It's actually really nice.
The herbology lesson has just passed Professor Sprout's garden.
Wonder how she gets it through
Oh,
so
let's hear
easy.
from Neville. I think he's got lost again.
More to the
Go on,
point,
Harry.
why
Let's
does she
get to the
expect
lesson.
kids to go through a really dangerous garden in order to get to a lesson?
Oh, I just love the
Uh,
aesthetics of this
The amount of
game.
skiving that must be going on from pupils must be unreal.
They're not even skiving, they're just lost in the maze.
It's like, where is Ron? Oh, no, he's not here, okay. Yeah, it's a glitch that you
Yeah.
can keep going forevermore.
What?
It's great fun.
No, you can't keep going furthermore, can you?
Yeah, you can keep going for Pendo, for Pendo, for Pendo, for Pendo.
Oh, I see, but no.
But
I mean,
nothing will come out.
comes yeah.
Good that fountain's correct. There's one fountain in this maze where the water goes into the fountain.
Oh,
I'll show you
nice.
it. It's absolutely hilarious. Check each end because there are
Yeah,
things that are.
I love the design aesthetic. It's just so pleasing to the eye.
I do love this game. It's a beautiful game.
It's a
but
beautiful game.
I still will stand by what I said before. Chamber is better.
I mean, I'm from a game perspective, maybe I haven't played more, but so far the design, like, there's not as much beauty yet. I don't know if you would say that there isn't overall.
What, in Chamber?
Yeah, because this is a beautiful game. I think one of the things about this is it's beautiful.
I will say that Chamber has its rather interesting looks.
It's a bit like
I wouldn't call all of the environments beautiful as such. I would call them very cleverly built for a challenge.
Yeah.
Especially
They're
the
well
actual
designed.
challenges, you know?
Yeah.
Where
I
you
mean,
get timed and
I
things.
felt that with Prisoner of Azkaban. Like, there are some beautiful moments, but a lot of challenge rooms. I love the one where you can.
There it is,
go,
there it
yeah,
is. Brilliant.
One of the ones, you know, the challenge rooms. Oh, some of them are beautiful. It does go for quite beauty heavy aesthetic.
I will admit, my most favourite challenge to date still is Glacius.
Oh, yes.
Of any challenge in a Harry Potter game.
Easily. That's the one where you slide down, isn't it? Yeah.
For people that have played the console version, it's completely different to the PC one.
Have you played?
Ooh.
Have you played the? What am I trying to say? Alice Madness Returns.
Yes, I have played.
Yeah, because it quite reminds me of these games in a way.
Yeah, it does a little bit.
I don't think it's got the problem is it doesn't have the nostalgia value for it.
No.
It doesn't quite.
But I do remember Alice Madness Returns being quite fun.
It was good for however long it lasted. I think people reviewed it as this very much It was very much a kind of 7 out of 10 game. There was nothing particularly great about it, but there was nothing particularly wrong with the game. It was incredibly average.
That's it. But no, I found it really fun.
It's actually worth a play. I wouldn't. Anyone who's interested in Alice, I wouldn't give it a miss, and that's why I played it, because I just thought it would be an interesting design, interesting idea for a game. And
it's very different. Very different.
To be honest, interestingly, games translate very well from books, whereas movies don't translate so well to games.
No.
And this is an interesting thing. You know, The Witcher, for instance. You've got The Witcher. You've got Harry Potter. When the games started trying to be more like the books. Sorry, when the games started trying to be more like the movies, it didn't actually work as well. I think you can attest to that. When it's trying to be like
actually,
the books,
there's a good experience with this for general game movies. Actually,
yeah.
Let's take a look at Doom. I'm sure most people know that film.
Oh yeah.
We'll say it was okay, but it was not brilliant. I will say that the first-person mode in it was very, very cool. That was the one good thing about the movie. The rest of the movie was very poor, in my opinion. But then again, you've got to look at some of these other films. Even Assassin's Creed. The film.
It's just very mediocre. It just doesn't capture the pleasure of playing.
Well, the big problem is these are coming from film designers' minds, not game designers' minds. If you get it from a game designer mind, you probably get quite a good film. And this is the problem, I think. They should really... Oh, bloody hell!
See, I don't do jump scares, mate. I don't...
It's good, wasn't it?
Harry Potter just made me terrified.
It wasn't even Harry Potter that scared me, though. It was
you.
It was you.
Oh my god. He just... Oh.
It was you just like jumping backwards and
I
screaming in my face.
I screamed in like a mutilated...
Oh my god, my face was like probably destroyed then from seeing you and your elbow just slowly go backwards.
You've got to find that on the video, watch it, send it to me, because I'm just... It's so funny.
Peter's scared of Harry Potter.
I just love the idea of this maze.
Oh my horse. Hello, I try not to get jump scared by Harry Potter.
It's really weird. I felt like the maze was longer.
Nah.
It's really short. Everything in the game feels shorter than I used to remember.
Well, it is actually quite a short game, Philosopher. It's a lot smaller than the other two. But a lot smaller. But that's because you don't have the free roaming aspect,
I just wonder why games translate better from books than they do from movies. Like I think Harry Potter games are a fantastic example, because when they started being more like the movie, they got progressively worse.
Yeah, but they've got different
designs.
No, different film designers, basically. Correct?
Yeah.
I think actually it went in a weird way. I'm pretty sure the guy that started the Harry Potter films, he only did
1 to 2.
I think he only did 1 to 3 actually.
No, he didn't do 3.
He didn't do 3?
He didn't do 3.
No.
I know, because the director for 3, you can just watch that. You need to rewatch this movie, mate. If you think the director's the same, you need to rewatch the movie. The cinematography and everything. This is why
did the Goblet of Fire?
A lot of people say that 3 is the best, because from a directorial standpoint, it is by far the best. It's like the pacing and everything, and the actual filmmaking quality of it is so much more, because it's done by a director who's got very artistic experience.
Who did the Goblet of Fire then?
I don't know, but I wasn't particularly fond of it.
I really liked it, but there you go.
I can't help but feel like it just spoiled the book.
I know that J.K. Rowling had quite a lot to do with the Deathly Hallows films.
Yeah, she wanted to make sure that
they were right, even though they were not right.
Well, I don't know. Part 2 was alright.
It was still not very good. You can go that way, you know.
I'm just making sure that we've got it.
We have.
The sound sounds weird.
No, it doesn't.
There's just something wrong with the aesthetic going on.
Doesn't sound any different. feel like I'm playing KOTOR at the moment.
Why?
This feels like Taris's music from Knights of the Old Republic 1.
The music's really...
Go back, we've got all that.
Oh yeah, we've done this.
Yeah, Taris. I don't know if you played any of KOTOR.
No.
The first planet you go to is Taris, basically, and that's the kind of music at that point in the song that you get. And, mate, you need to play Knights of the Old Republic games.
I'm getting there.
Just play them both, and you will never play any other Star Wars game the same ever again.
Really?
Even Battlefront will change your mind completely.
That KOTOR's better, or the what?
I would say KOTOR is easily the best Star Wars
Yeah.
games ever created.
But why would it change my perception?
Collected 25 things.
I wouldn't say it would change your perception, it would just change the way you look at the other ones.
Here's a wizard card.
You'll look at them afterwards and you'll go, these are alright, but they're so small
Yeah.
in comparison.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I've always
And
thought Battlefront
the
is small,
general time period
Despite
of
having-
KOTOR is
having,
much
like-
better.
Yeah.
There's just so much more to that time period. This is why I don't understand why Disney
Went
have
forward rather
never
than back.
ever made something in the Old Republic era, despite everyone going on about make something in the
Yeah,
Old
but they
Republic
might
era.
eventually.
I don't know, really. It depends to go that way. By the way,
If they
There's a
did, people would
secret.
go mental.
It's a secret behind it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
behind where?
seriously, behind that hedge.
Oh, I know. That's where I was headed.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know about this secret.
Yeah. I don't know why. Is it here?
Yeah,
No.
it's that one. You need to go back a bit. Now turn around.
Yeah, no, I've definitely.
But yeah, it should be done. There's so much potential. It really is.
But the thing is, Disney have only just got the rights for it. In essence, I mean, they've had it for about 5 years, but
Yeah, but I still feel like they could have done a lot more by now.
no, I don't think they should have done. They need to play it like Bethesda do, because though I'm not a big fan of Bethesda, they release games. People think they're like, oh, they work so. They do work hard on their games, really, and I believe that. But they're like people are like, well, I'm sorry, but Assassin's Creed and everything is out every year, and no, the problem Assassin's Creed is a problem is because of burnout. If they left you hyped in the same way Bethesda did, you would probably be hyped about
I
Assassin's
can
Creed
agree
still.
with that, because if you look at a lot of franchises, they get a bit dull.
And it's buggy.
Anyway, I'm
Even Dark Souls released too soon. If they had left it like Elder Scrolls did. The thing about Bethesda is their marketing is key. Their marketing is on point. They are so good at marketing games.
They are, but I feel like they've gone downhill a bit.
Class,
A
I
lot.
am Professor Sprout.
In terms of marketing?
Today we
No,
learn
just in
that
general.
Oh no, definitely. But in terms of marketing, they've gotten even better because they realised how are we going to make everyone excited for Fallout 4? We release it and then say we're going to get it in 3 months, and everyone's like, just everyone goes mental, and then everyone buys it, and then they realise, oh, hang on, maybe this is actually not going to be a great game. Sorry.
It's actually harder playing it on a stool. A stool that does it. I might actually sit on the floor in a minute. Hang on. This will be easier because I can put my arm on there. It's impossible when you're up like this. It's like Guitar Hero. Like.
That's good for a first-year wizard,
That's
Mr. Potter.
awful. Only
Fine
passed it by
thanks for
3%.
Gryffindor. Try
Can't
to
do
get
that
a
again.
little bit quicker this time.
I like her mouth movement. She's able to speak without using her mouth.
God, this is actually quite difficult compared to what I remember it being.
Yeah, it's because your mouse, mate. It's even the mouse mat.
Come on.
Oh, come on, mate. Use your new practice.
Let's do that.
Good work, Mr. Potter.
I've always thought this is one of the harder ones.
Great
It
potential.
is. It's actually pretty
10
difficult.
points for Gryffindor. Try
When I
to
get
get
to
a
the third
little
bit.
bit quicker this time.
No, I'm done. Too late. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, ain't too late just yet. Oh,
Same as last time.
it's depressing.
That's a little wide of the map, Mr. Potter.
It's really difficult. It's a lot harder than I remember it being.
And you're always talking about how difficult it is for children.
Yeah.
I remember being with it, but it meant that I had to
I'm
get
20 years old and I'm struggling with it.
like it's the kind of thing like even when I was playing it, it was the kind of thing I could finally get my mum to start sitting down and play games with me for. So I was
she
happy.
could draw it.
Those are spiky bushes.
Yeah, but then she would incidentally stay anyway.
Step back to avoid their needles.
I think that's kind of the difference between what I've been growing up with as a gamer versus what a lot of other children and that have done actually.
Why?
They've been able to play with their like father or mother.
Oh yeah.
I've never had that.
Really?
I mean, I can play with my brother, and he's actually the one who kind of just forced me to play horrors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did too. But you know, you know Resident Evil 1.
I don't know your history, mate. So I can't comment on how come. But
you know Resident Evil 1.
yeah.
When it first ever came out, the first ever Resident Evil, I was forced to play that when I was like, what, 2 or 3?
Oh man.
With my brother, and I was terrified.
Just I'm not surprised.
For those trenches and that. And now it's funny actually, I actually thank him for that, because when people ever say, how can you play horrors or like watch horror movies without being scared? Well, I'm used to them now.
Yeah.
I kind of have built up this immunity towards them. So I horror movies don't bother me in the slightest. Horror games, however, just break me. We were playing Swamp, that Shrek simulator, and it broke me. I could not cope. Swamp. It's when you got Shrek on the screen and you was like...
I had the lines running through my head. I had, "What are you doing in my swamp?" And I had that running through my head this morning. So I was like walking around the kitchen. I was like, "What are you doing in my swamp? Swamp. What are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp? What? Are you sure you don't want more?
What?
You don't want more?
Not particularly. Anyway, back to the family history. The reason I think that my parents don't play games with me is, first of all, they don't really believe in that sort of thing much. They don't.
But they let you get on with it.
They're actually changing the like mind perspective of games now. I think ever since they've seen its purpose for like medical use and education.
Oh, of course. You know, it has to have a good reason, and then they go and watch Towie, the Anyways Essence. You know, this is like, look, it's got to have medical reasons. Like, what's the point in playing a game and then goes and watches a documentary on like, something, and you're like, well, you're never going to investigate whales personally, so why does it matter about knowing about whales and?
But you know, they kind of looked at it in that way, I think, and the fact that I did actually play them like the loads when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like really loads.
Yeah. See, mate, I know it now. So basically, the reason I could barely ever 100% games because my parents put on a 30-minute cap every day.
Never had that.
See, when I was young, this is what's really annoying because they're not bothering with my little brother and little sister because, you know, everyone plays games now. So they're not bothering. And we've spent our entire childhood, it was up until we were about 12, we had 30 minutes on the clock.
I never had that.
So even playing this game, if you're 30 minutes, you'd have to restart bits. So to 100% a game, it's like you want to play another one because you've only got half an hour to do so. It's kind of like playing the same thing for half an hour just doesn't have that same meaning to it.
I never had like a time limit or anything. Probably back in my brother actually.
Yeah, but then maybe.
So
I mean,
but, I mean, obviously when I grew up a bit older, I haven't had quite as much time to play games.
Yeah,
I still play them quite a lot. Yeah. But
it's true.
As much as I used
my little brother, he's not even 11 now, and he's already clocked in 380 hours or something on Terraria. I'm gonna check actually. He's got a ridiculous number on Terraria. He's got loads on Ark Survival Evolved, and it's kind of like this is the kind of thing I was not allowed to do when I was young. And had I had the chance, yeah, it's true. I probably would have been. I would have been able to play a lot more games. You've noticed the fact that the new Star Wars is called Last Jedi.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a very lame name, isn't it? People seem really excited, and I can't help but feel like, meh.
basically, the way I look at it is, if it is not the Empire Strike Back, I'll be blue.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I've already seen A New Hope Mark II.
I agree, but at the same time, I do stand by. I 100% stand by this. Though I'm not a massive fan of Force Awakens, I do believe, from a business perspective, it was the only thing they could do. I stand by that because the thing is if they hadn't, right, Star Wars could have flopped.
I know that.
And it could have done. And they were not banking on Star Wars flopping. They had to play it safe and make sure Star Wars was back in everyone's minds. And once they did, once they did that, it was fine to start doing Rogue One. They've already said Episode 7, they tried to make it as far from Empire Strikes Back as possible. I do agree. But it's something that bothers me when people really comment. It's something that I like to counteract. Because I think it's unfair.
It will still bother me though, the fact that it is too much like A New Hope.
Yeah.
That will always.
There were things in there that shouldn't have been.
I think the other thing that bothered me as well is the fact that they hyped up one of the characters, Captain Phasma.
Oh yeah.
So much, and she did jack shit in that film. She literally said, "Put your helmet back on." And that's it.
Yeah, she was given posters as well, wasn't she?
She didn't even kill anyone.
But that's the thing, she's supposed to be in the next one. But also the fact that they rehashed the Death Star, that to me was the bit that actually really got me. Like, Starkiller Base was the dumbest.
Exactly
and it was not even a good idea, Starkiller Base.
I love the way that they had General Akbar like, it's a Death Star Mark III.
Yeah.
It's just like, they're sitting there going, this is the new Death Star. That's not a Death Star, that's a Starkiller Base. It's twice the size of the Death Star. Seriously. It's exactly the same thing.
Just no.
It's just one's a planet and one's not.
Come on, let me find... Can't find a steam camp.
It bothers me though that so many Star Wars things copy the idea of a Death Star.
Yeah.
So, let's take a look at the history shall we, for a second. Right, so, A New Hope, Death Star. Episode 6, Death Star Mark II.
Yeah.
Force Awakens, Starkiller Base, and even, we're not even done yet, KOTOR 1, Starforge.
They had...
It's effectively a Death Star, only it doesn't blow up planets or anything, it like builds like fleets and armies.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it is effectively a Death Star. That literally everyone has just looked at this and gone, simple, right? Done. This is why I prefer KOTOR 2, I think, to number 1, just because everything about KOTOR 2 to me is
original.
It's
Yeah.
original.
Yeah.
This is why I like the Star Wars films that are original. Probably why I like Revenge of the Sith, because it's nothing like the others.
This bit, the second... Is this the second part of the challenge, you call? Yeah, this is my favourite part of it. Because, again, it's beautiful. I think the game strives is at its best when it's beautiful. But anyway, sorry, yeah. No, I agree. It's...
Even a Phantom Menace, even though there are things that are wrong with that film, I still actually like
appreciate
certain
it.
Things.
Yes, because there's a lot of originality in there.
I don't appreciate Jar Jar Binks,
No,
but I do appreciate some other things.
It was Attack of the Clones that was like.
I was gonna get on.
Yeah, like so you got Revenge of the Sith.
Not good. Not good.
Revenge of the Sith is not that bad.
That's a good film.
It's a good film, but I think people keep on mentioning Phantom Menace as the word. I'm like, did you forget Attack of the Clones? Because actually, I personally did quite enjoy Phantom Menace in many aspects for its originality and its soundtrack. But Attack of the Clones, I don't listen to the soundtrack. I don't have any care for what happens. It's like the love affair is ridiculous. The whole movie is just not good.
I will admit something about Attack of the Clones that I did quite like. Two things actually.
Go on.
First thing is I liked Kamino
Yes,
I
yeah.
actually quite like that.
Yeah.
I also quite like the music on Camino.
Yes. The music on Camino is good, but you don't. It's not the kind of. It's not like other Star Wars tracks where you could go and sit down and listen to.
It's not, but it is good.
Yeah.
And then I also quite liked the whole Geonosis battle. Like in the arena, not outside of it as much, but inside was actually quite satisfying. Jedi,
finally working together. But then you've got the whole droid factory before that.
I wasn't keen on that.
No. And then Phantom Menace, at least, as one person said, he said, how can you make a planetary invasion, movie about a planetary invasion, and pod racing, and how can you make that boring? But he managed. Like, George Lucas managed.
I wouldn't say it was really boring as such.
If you rewatch it, there's a lot of long talking and trade negotiations, and there's a lot of time on Coruscant that's actually just unnecessary in a way.
But I think it did the right thing in regards to it actually introduced a very, very big villain, Darth Maul, who has actually been so big. He's nearly had his own video game that unfortunately got banned.
Wait, which one was that?
It was meant to be made by the people that made the Force Unleashed.
Oh man, I didn't know.
It got canned, unfortunately, because of like the whole LucasArts.
Well, I think Darth Maul himself was underused. He was a really good idea that was totally underused.
And then he's having his own comic book written about him now. He's actually quite a big deal villain.
Well, he's been the one who killed, he killed Qui-Gon Jinn, and that's a big thing.
And just personally, I think people that say that Dooku's actually better. I disagree with that.
No,
even
definitely
though
not.
Dooku's like
he's more
like
developed.
Jedi or whatever, that sort of like goes bad.
The actual character, like the kind of mystery behind the characters.
I mean, like Darth Maul himself was just like a complete badass. I think the problem with Dooku, which actually is surprising that I say this, but I can see it whenever I look at the villains now.
Yeah.
Even with the Knights of the Old Republic game. If you look at the villains that don't speak a lot, they come across as the best villains. So let's take a look at like Darth Maul. He hardly says anything. He comes across as a badass.
He doesn't. Does he actually only say anything?
Yeah. He does say something.
He has like a line or something, doesn't he?
And then even General Grievous, who doesn't talk that much, came across as quite a badass.
Yeah.
And then you've got even Palpatine. He comes across as a bit of a badass later on. But then you look at like Knights of the Old Republic. This is probably why I'm not such a big fan of Malak from the first one.
Okay.
Because he speaks a lot.
Yeah.
He's like a cocky sod.
That
always speaks.
It's that kind of Star Wars idea. Siths are very much reserved, aren't they? They're about
But you look at number 2, right? And there's one guy who's called Sion who does talk quite a bit, but at the same time he talks in the right sort of way. So he talks in an evil way that really makes him come across as a horrible freak that shouldn't exist. And then the other one who can't speak English, who basically just talks in a really evil, like, but kills planets and things. It's quite satisfying, actually.
Oh, are you going to do
You're doing this bit.
Oh, I'm doing this. Do you not like it? Oh,
no, it's just I'm getting you to go now because I did a whole challenge. But yeah, so that's what I personally feel about Star Wars. So there you go.
I totally agree with you. Darth Maul is as you say, he's a good villain.
But Count Dooku to me wasn't great.
The best thing about the prequels was easily Obi-Wan Kenobi and the soundtrack.
I actually think they should have focused on Obi-Wan Kenobi more than Anakin Skywalker. Sounds weird, but
no, I don't think it's weird at all, to be honest, because he's just a better character.
Yeah.
And he's developed in a far better way. His actual arc and everything. You want to kind of know more about his Attack
story
of the Clones
rather than
was,
Anakin.
I mean, Attack of the Clones did try and do that, but they made it boring. They made his kind of
Obi-Wan,
they made his quest.
Well, that's because they tried to focus on Anakin's, which was not a good idea in my opinion, but there you go.
You just feel like there's something off when you're watching. You're sitting through Obi-Wan Kenobi's investigation, and you're just slowly plodding through it.
Well, see, the problem with Attack of the Clones is just so boring. It's the most boring film I've ever had to watch in my life in regards to Star Wars.
Worst movie I've ever seen, and the worst movie I've ever seen in the cinema. Okay, and that probably has to be
How about up a tree?
The Hobbit: Battle of Five Armies. Just awful. The dialogue, the music was okay, and the movie did not deserve the soundtrack.
And then they're curious to speed up.
The fact that
You don't use the mouse for this either.
Oh, okay.
Or you might do actually to like attack him.
But
hold Q in order to move.
Q.
Yeah. Faster. So if you hold down Q.
God, I see why you're doing this now.
Yeah. There you go. Now you move faster. I can
What
click,
do I do?
though.
I just knock into it that
I think so, or maybe I have to hit him. I don't know. Get close enough.
time.
I don't know. Anyway,
But everything about the movie was just it was incredibly bad, and the fact that there you go, just what it is.
Yeah.
Like Bilbo didn't have that many lines in comparison to that blooming monobrow guy who I can't even remember his blooming name.
Monobrow.
You can't even remember the character.
Do you mean
The snake one who's like Stephen Fry's companion.
Oh, him, yeah. There you go.
Thank you. Stephen Fry's companion.
Yeah, I know who you mean. Oh, look, I love this.
No.
Hang on, look. Wait a minute.
Here, take
Do. Thank you. Help me.
No, you can do that.
Yeah, you can do that. It's quite funny. Help me. It slows you down if you do.
I'm doing the whole of Hagrid's section.
Yeah.
This is quite a long one.
You're
actually.
doing the whole of the. Yeah, you'll do the whole of the first part of it.
Trevor, come
Because
I
you
thought
know
it was the
there's
second
part
part
one.
you didn't like.
It is, but I'm going to do it.
I remember the
Why?
Well, because I've had like a whole challenge to myself, and then you've got this, and then you'll also have
Yeah.
quite a long bit for Hagrid's
Yeah,
bit.
it's up to you. Up to you.
I think we should split it a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, this has already got out of sync.
Yeah, it doesn't
because
really
of me
matter.
saying I
I
want
think
to have a go at this
it's
film.
a place where we want to really. Our favourite parts. What's your favourite parts? Like
all
were like,
together.
you're gonna have to play. Because we're gonna have to fight over the Argus Filch one, but I'll give that to you. If you want.
That is
No,
probably one of my favourite parts.
Take it, because actually it's not one of mine. I like
I don't know. Do you want any part
Lumos
of it?
Challenge.
You can have that one.
Lumos Challenge I really like. And I quite like a bit of the Snape. We can split up the Snape one.
Yeah, I kind of prefer part 2 of Snape.
Then
so
take part 2 of Snape.
Yeah.
I'll do part 1.
I will take the library ones because those are so fun.
It's just so cool.
And we're gonna have to stop talking at the library one because that's just satisfying.
Yeah.
Oh, this bloody level.
I like it.
I don't like this level.
Does he die if he goes in the water at the bottom?
Yeah, he does. Nah, I don't like this level much.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
It looks nice, but it just doesn't play nicely.
No, I agree, but admittedly I'm
Whoever
taking
came up with that?
I suppose I'm just taking it to the aesthetic of it all, you know?
You've run past like 2 secrets, by the way.
Well, hang on.
There's a little hole over there.
Where?
Jump down and go over there. Look, go around here. In there.
Oh, yes, I have found this before, sorry.
Concentrate, Pete. Don't miss the
2
secrets.
secrets. Oh, this is...
There's another one as well up top. There's a chest.
Yeah, no, don't worry, that I will... That I was aware of. Because you've got to go up to collect it, really.
No, you don't.
Do you not...
You can cast it from below. Which is actually better if you do. The only thing that's slightly made me a bit iffy about this is the fact that they've put pictures in this game when you don't actually learn how to defeat them until
Yeah,
number
that's true.
2.
Yeah.
And it just seems a bit like...
It's the first thing
What?
you do, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm really confused. Where's Gilderoy Lockhart and Philosopher?
Yeah.
I do love the way Gilderoy Lockhart comes across as basically some dumbass twat that effectively has no idea what he's doing, but you know, he's there.
The Perfect Smile Award.
I always wish they had put Gilderoy Lockhart's part from the Deathly Hallows into the film, because he's in the book.
What? I can't remember. See, the book I read on release, and I read it in less than a week.
I remember quite a lot of things from the books,
but I can't
even though I've
remember
read
the
them.
books.
Gilderoy Lockhart's in it in the first part, I think. Maybe it was the second part, I can't remember. But if you go back a bit, you'll be able to hit it, I think. Yeah, he's in a straitjacket or something. Because, you know, he's gone insane. And he walks up to all of them when they, like, transport somewhere and goes, do you know me? I'm Gilderoy Lockhart. What's your name? And stuff. And they basically take the mick. And then they have Gilderoy Lockhart's mother.
Oh, yeah.
They're saying, oh, that's Gilderoy. He's a really nice fella. And they basically just take the mick out of him, which is quite good, in my opinion. Go back a bit more. Yeah.
It's just better to do it from the top and drop down.
There you go.
That's what I've always done.
It's easy to do it this way because then you don't have to jump down again.
Yeah, but then you've got to like aim.
Mate, it's all about the aim.
It's all about your aim and your reflexes. It's like Counter-Strike.
Please don't.
What?
I don't want to be reminded of that game ever again.
What's wrong with Counter-Strike?
Not a fan of it anymore.
You used to play it, man.
Back in the days. Until it then became flooded with the wrong kind of things. Let's put it this way, right?
Was it Counter-Strike Global Offensive that bothered you?
Yeah, but when I played Counter-Strike, I played it when it first came out, you know, as Counter-Strike.
Oh, you see, yeah.
And I've been through all of them, right? So I've been through Counter-Strike, what was it, Ground Zero or something? Source, which was actually my favourite.
Yeah, a lot of people like Source. It's still played now, mate.
Yeah, I know it is. And then a Global Offensive came out, and it just disappointed the hell out of me.
Yeah, but it's changed a lot since its release.
I know it has. I've played it since its release.
A lot of people really like it now.
It's something about Global Offensive that I'm not really a fan of. I think it's probably the player base mainly, because there's just tons of people that either complain about it or constantly have a go at you for like hacking when you're not.
Yeah.
But this is the problem, right? Literally, if you play a Global Offensive, you're probably going to get accused of hacking for no apparent reason, and then you're going to get VAC banned. This is the problem with this game. It just defeats the whole purpose of playing it.
But it's more competitive. So
also, the whole like weapon skin crate thing pissed me off. I'm not a fan of microtransactions. I don't support them. Yeah, if you go like that way, you'll see it. I'm not a fan of supporting microtransactions.
I don't mind ones again if they're apathetic.
No, I just don't want to support them, because if you support them, then it's just going to keep bringing them back.
Yeah.
I don't want them to come back. See that they're so big now that they've even made it into a big franchise like COD.
Yeah, but
which
the
is ridiculous.
The problem is like companies are trying to keep the cost of games low, but the cost of development continues to rise. So, in essence, like, you know, when games like this were made, they just did not take as much money as they do now.
No.
So, for them to keep the cost the same, which it pretty much is, they're relying on more sales, and that means more marketing, which means more money, which means more. And so I don't think microtransactions are a problem necessarily. It's the way in which you use microtransactions, and it's if you're to remove content from the initial experience, it's more about added stuff. Oh, excuse me.
You're having the same problem as me earlier. I think another big problem, actually, which always got me when it first ever came to be, is DLC.
Yeah.
See, to me, DLC is like something that should have been already in the game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to look at it in that way. Especially nowadays, when you look at a game like Call of Duty, where they've already made most of the maps already.
Yeah, but wouldn't you buy expansion packs?
Yeah. I still buy them. I don't disagree with buying them because I want them. But the point is, I'm getting across here that they should already really be in the game.
Yeah, but if you, yeah.
And then the thing that really bugs me is the fact that they charge so much for them afterwards. Like, right, get this. Let's look at Battlefront.
Dark Souls, for instance, like the Artorias of the Abyss DLC. I don't know if you.
Yeah, but those are big DLCs.
They're big DLCs. They're actually expansion packs, really. And I mean, the latest one, Ashes of Arendelle, unfortunately, was actually much DLC along the line. People were mad. They went mental. So we're hoping that the newest one won't be the same. See, I love this level so much.
Yeah, that's nice. But the thing is, right, let's take a look at Battlefront. Okay, so the actual new Battlefront, right?
Yeah.
Game.
Oh no, and they
on release
space battles and they said they never would.
But the game on release was what, like £30?
Yeah.
Probably 35. The season pass is £50.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, but this is just ridiculous. It's more than the game.
But again, it's not the problem with the DLC. It's not a problem with microtransactions. It's a problem with the industry taking advantage of these.
Yes, yeah. Which they shouldn't be doing.
And DLC, for instance, Artorias of the Abyss wasn't going to happen.
Hit them.
Yeah.
If you hit them all, you get something come out of the ground.
Like Artorias of the Abyss. Yeah, I have done that before, and I totally forgot about it. Thank you.
See, there you go. I point things out to you when you forget them.
It was released after the game sold, and they realised that it was in demand. It wasn't a part that was going to be introduced until they realised there was a demand for more Dark Souls.
What's quite interesting, actually, is that soon, very soon, actually, I'm going to be doing a review of all of the zombies in Call of Duty, as you can see on the wall.
Because fan of zombie games.
I am now. But like the actual Call of Duty zombies, because I've played it ever since it first came out.
Yeah.
And that was back in 2008 with World at War. So I played all of them, and now I can really review them all and go back and say how I felt about them all. And it's interesting for me because a lot of the younger generation are the ones that play Black Ops 3, right? A lot of older ones have left it because they don't like COD anymore.
Yeah.
And to me, staying with it, I felt like Black Ops 3 was good.
Yeah.
It fell short for me. There's things about the zombies that are wrong. To be fair, it did have a new developer.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. The old guy left at the end of Black Ops 2, so
Welcome to my home, Harry.
there's a big difference there.
Still room in your cupboard under the
But
stairs.
there are things wrong with 3, which I'm going to
Now
really
I can
address
show you what I
in the
wanted to talk to you
little
about.
chat. I'll do
It's a
that.
dragon's egg, Harry. But it's our secret, mind you. The egg is in a very delicate state.
Yeah. Oh, is it out?
Leave it here alone, but I need some fire seeds to give it that last burst of
Is that still
to make it
silverfish?
hatch.
Yeah, but go in the
Affect me
kitchen.
some
There won't
fire
be.
seeds. Hold them in place out in the garden.
There's still silverfish.
I need you to collect as many fire seeds as you can find. Careful though, they're spitting fire and the seeds are hot. Let them cool down before you pick them up. Off you go then.
Don't mind me having a cookie. Okay. Just turn this round.
Flipendo! So I didn't like this little bit irritated me slightly.
This bit's boring.
Yeah.
But I'll do it for you. I do like that waterfall there. Because what waterfalls do, you know?
Again, these beautiful sections. Just they did the aesthetics so right in this game. So right. I think more games do need to strive to be, because it's the colour palette and it's just right. It's just right. Oh no, this is the bit I like. like.
Really?
Yeah. What's I'm thinking of the bit a little bit after this bit with Hagrid. Do you want me to do this? Because I like this one.
I'll do it now.
Alright. He's happy. He's happy, he's enjoying it.
I wouldn't say I'm enjoying it, but I'll do it.
Look at that colour palette. Though the textures are bad, they have an aesthetic to them. Oh no, it's the sorry, yeah.
I thought it'd ring a bell.
I know. I like the bits when you're in the kind of caves, and then it starts with these kind of doors and cranks and everything. These bother me a lot.
Mm. Right. Let's do this. I like
The walking animations.
That way.
Yeah. The walking animation has changed from this one's chamber, hasn't it?
I like it.
Yeah.
So is this.
Yes.
I like the way the sound glitches every time you pass this part.
Yeah.
It's like, you. Alright, I'll grab this one.
Yeah, this bit I can't remember how to get the secrets, so you're going to astound me.
I'll do. Like that. Pretty simple. There's a lot of secrets that people miss in this level.
Yeah.
And actually in the Lumos level, there's a lot of secrets that people miss.
I remember this was the thing, because I remembered there are secrets here. I know where they are, but the problem is I remember playing this recently. Not recently, but like a couple of months ago. A month to a year ago. And I was replaying it, and this bit, I was just like, there's that blasted hidden thing. You know, I was just like, I can't remember how to get there, but I know it's around here somewhere.
Do you remember the candle secret in the Lumos level?
I think that does ring a bell.
Does it now?
Yeah. Pretty sure. Well, you'll find out, because I'll be doing it.
Well, if you missed it, I'm going to have a right go at you. Even though it's like the hardest secret.
No, just you can have a laugh, mate, yeah.
Because it is like mentally difficult to find. But, you know, everyone's got to learn to find it one day. I don't know why they hid it so well.
Well, I suppose there's got to be one or two secrets that are just really good.
Well, actually, as soon as we finish the Quidditch bit after this, we're halfway through the game. What's the time anyway?
That must be a fire seed plant. Hagrid told me to stay away from the hot
4:13. We're doing good. You think we'll make this now? So I have a German lecture at 6:45. No, 6 till 8. 6 till 8. And
I think you might be missing a tad bit.
we might be missing either a tad bit or it.
Well, look, if you miss it, it's fine. You'll be able to deal with it. You've already told me this.
I know we've agreed that I'm happy to.
Yes. It's fine.
We're hard working on Harry Potter.
It's fine. Look, the only reason we're doing this is because we have no choice.
Yeah. But to be honest, we were very hyped for it. Come on, we were both like. Sometimes you need a little bit of nostalgia in your life.
I'm quite mentally
There's a
hyped.
secret in here, isn't there? Or is it one of the other ones?
It's one of the other ones. They're immensely hyped for this game. They really would like to actually play it.
And marathon it, you know.
Quite nuts, really, how hyped we were. But to be fair, I'm also quite hyped for the game that I've got straight after this.
Oh yes.
7. You like that, Harry? In the middle of the air.
Sometimes I just like to use the air to climb up places, but other times I like to be a normal human being. Yeah.
Nah, Res 7 will be fun. I don't know if you'll be able to play that.
See, I love the caves, and I think they're beautiful. I like it, but at the same time, for some reason, it's the fire seeds bit. Just the fact that you've got to flip into it and then wait for them to cool off. It's just like, oh no.
Have you ever gone back to Hagrid without any fire seeds?
No. What does he do?
He's just like, Harry, go back round again and get me some more fire
Does
seeds.
he?
It's just like,
oh no.
who would want to repeat this whole thing again?
So you do have to collect, you know.
Yeah.
But you have to collect 3 to get through. But if you don't collect any more,
it's 5 actually. But whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like 5 altogether to be able to get the dragon.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's the first compulsory 3.
Yeah, you have to get those.
I like how the boulder just disappears.
I like these guys to be the.
They're very cute.
The original fire crabs. Because you know, change.
Yeah, they're weird, aren't they?
They're not weird. Those are the normal fire crabs, like in Harry Potter Universe and Chamber and Prisoner.
Yeah.
And also Gobbler. But they, in these ones are a bit
quite cute.
Strangely developed into something else.
They're more like turtles.
But they still keep the same concept. They fire out of their
seed
backside.
Shell things.
I love that when Lockhart talks about that. They will fire out of... Well, that's you.
Yeah. I'll let you find that one out.
I bet you the game developers really had a bit of fun doing that. They were like, oh, we're doing it for kids and we can't say arse. Or backside. Like, oh well. We'll just say, you. Keep the kid playing it. No, what's going on?
Where does he fire it from?
What is he firing out of?
I do love a good idle animation.
Hey, are you still here?
We've got a few good idle animations for our game demo. Have you? How far are you on in your game demo? Which one are you doing?
We're doing the arena one. All right, but obviously everyone has their own different thing.
Yeah.
So I had the UI and the main menu design.
Yeah.
And I've already done the UI and I'm quite a way through the main menu. And then everyone else has their own different things. So like Reese has got some.
I mean, surely, it must be really difficult for you to program the AI.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. That. So Curtis is doing the AI at the moment. He's actually done quite well on it. I'm impressed by how well he's done.
Yeah.
And if he has a lot of trouble, then I'll probably give him a hand on it.
Oh, do you know how to program AI?
A little bit, not loads, but a little bit. I'm not a big fan of programming, but you know, I'm doing the programming things because I can.
Yeah, you know how to.
But obviously I'd love to do the other things. I also did some of the art stuff for our group, but obviously the art stuff's kind of over now.
Yeah, you've got to focus on your design now over the kind of aesthetics. The thing is our game is incredibly programming heavy, so we've basically we're almost done. Yes, we're almost done. Yes. How come?
Like nobody so far that I have ever spoken to has come close to finishing the game.
The thing is if we really worked at it, we could have done it before Christmas, but we were like, this is... Because we have a really good coder. He's done coding before, he's code games on Unity. We were on Unreal Engine and we switched from Unreal to Unity, and within the weekend he pretty much had the game mostly running.
Yeah, we're doing it on Unreal.
Yeah, he's found that really difficult to use, and he said basically all the things. And you managed to get the animation switched to Unreal?
Yeah, we got all of our animations.
How did you work that up through? Did you go motion building?
We went to the motion capture studio. We were the first group to go.
Yeah. Did they show you how?
Vaguely.
Because you have to switch. You have to change your name. You have to name the files differently and stuff. Apparently.
I can't remember how Curtis did it because Curtis was the one that brought them over to Unreal. I can't remember how he did it. Did he do it? No.
That would work. Motion builder would be the.
I really can't remember how he did it, but I know he did it and got it to work.
There you go. You're out.
You get Quidditch now.
Oh no, you can do the Quidditch if you want.
No, you get Quidditch.
You sure, mate?
Yeah.
You were much better at it than I was.
That's fine. I want you to do a Quidditch match.
Fine.
Sound breaks.
Sound cuts out randomly now.
You can find the sound on the main menu. Switching time.
So, yeah, we've done coding. We have. I mean, what we've got to do now is the main menu, UI.
From my own collection.
What?
Come on inside, Harry.
Main menu.
Window.
We've got to do this.
You said that.
All we've got to do is go on the main menu.
Good boy.
We've got to go onto the main menu, and we have to do the UI. We've basically the main core mechanics, the 3D models.
Going this up.
The main core mechanics, the 3D models. This one. Oh,
I love this. How he can't get up the stairs. It's like help me.
Put them in the fire, Harry.
Go ahead and put them in the fire, Harry. When you finish Chamber of Secrets, I want to show you some of the things outside of the maps.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of interesting stuff out there.
You've done it.
Just left. Is it just left out?
Yeah, but I want to show you it.
That's Chester, isn't it? Oh yes.
You can't open
You
it.
can live back, you know. Up you come, my beauty.
I love the way how he picks it up.
Yeah.
It's
It's
Here, take this fruit. It can be used to help some creatures sleep.
and they
Use that
follow the
one
book
point.
and they go up the astronomy tower. It's so good.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Should be
But I do love Argus, so it just walks around like, no, can't you? You'll regret it. Oh yeah, there's also some cut sounds on this game that I need to show you at some point. Like properly cut sounds.
Oh,
that I've
okay.
written,
You can.
which are amazingly ridiculous. Some of them. There's one Argus Filch one that's just absolutely hilarious. Where it's just like the bloody Baron. If he lays his swollen eyes on me, I'll give him the what for I will. What was that? A Baron? I was just fooling about there. I don't know why they cut that out of the game. That was a genius one. They got one of him as well where he's going, blasted Weasleys, blowing up half the toilets on the 5th floor. Some of them are just genius.
Find and catch the golden snitch.
It's always on the Quidditch stuff that does it. It's really good. Snitch. You can find your snitch.
Just Quidditch, you know. It's just something about Quidditch that makes them kind of stutter and get excited. They're like, Quidditch!
They're all Professor Quirrells.
Snitch! What's going on?
Press the Q button.
Speaking of which. Oh, God.
Did you hear what he said? He didn't say snitch, he said glitch. Glitch! It is a glitch. See if we can catch it in 5 seconds. Go on, Pete. Oh, no, you can do it.
I've never seen such flying.
What's he doing? I can't believe you can't.
You just drive into it.
No, you just have to stay close to it.
Till the blue bar.
Until that blue bar goes down, or the red bit goes down. But get right next to it. Like right on top of it.
That's why I suggested you do it.
Nah, it's fine. You need to practice.
Oh, I can't see.
After all, you are playing the Quidditch World Cup. A completely different way of playing Quidditch, but you know. I wish you could actually do that, you know, hang off your broom.
Yeah, well, in Quidditch World Cup it would be really cool.
Get closer. That's perfect, now go up. Wrong way, mate. You would have had it then. Oh, there we go.
Press the jump key. Yeah!
I won the game. Yeah. It wasn't Pete. He did.
And the other guy is like, kind of like, no, I'm missing. How do you get this?
My name's Lee Jordan, signing off.
There's a little bit of free roam now, isn't there?
Yeah, you're doing it. Believe it or not.
Then it's Snape, isn't it?
Even though it's quite fun, you're doing it. No, it's Lumos.
Oh.
Because you're doing the free roam and Lumos.
Oh.
Unless you want me to do the free roam and then you do Lumos. Up to you.
But then you're doing Snape, aren't you?
Well, let's put it this way. So, you've got the free roam and you've also got Lumos. Then you've got 2 Snakes.
Oh yeah, and I like the first, you like
troll.
the second part of Snape. So okay.
And then you've got the trolls.
You go free roam. I need to go to the loo. You'll hear it all out here.
Come up to the 3rd floor and have a look.
Right, free roaming bit then. Maybe I should get the beans. Nope. Okay, cool.
Just read in the Daily Prophet that Gringotts, the wizard bank, has been broken into. I wonder who'd do that.
I wonder indeed. Is there anything on this floor? I don't know. Or is it only further up? I think it's only further up actually. What about the mirror actually? No mirror. No, okay. No, I actually don't think there is anything.
The 3rd floor is up these stairs. At least it was yesterday.
There isn't anything down there, so guess it's all up here then.
Because most of the games in that first term, isn't it? Most of the games set in the first term, and then like the second and third term they go really quick, don't they? They kind of rocket through. We haven't even reached Halloween yet.
No, but we're about to.
Yeah, but then like the rest of the game is. There's not much more to it, surely, is there?
No, so you've got Lumos.
Yeah, Snape.
You've got Snape, then you've got the Troll, then you've got Quidditch, then you've got Library, and then you've got Voldemort.
Exactly, so the second and third term are basically skipped through.
I told you there's like hardly anything.
Yeah. Oh, there's another verse of that.
I've got it already.
You haven't got that one?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Please stop that.
Please stop that. Maybe you could stop it if you go to the main menu.
Oh, there we go. You can always learn the same
Going from the main menu.
Such a genius quote. It's like the best quote in the whole game.
Watch out for the venomous tentaculus and sorry, but I don't talk to first years.
Sounds like a guy I spoke to recently. I'm not kidding.
That's literally like a dickhead, effectively. This is what this game teaches you everyone. That's what dickheads is like.
Guys, you should learn this now.
There are assholes that don't sorry, and I don't talk to them. I am talk to third years.
I'm so cool, I don't talk to first years. Lupin, no, Quirrell does the Lumos, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But for some reason I always imagine it as Lupin. I was just about to say, that's what I was trying to say.
Lupin.
Where does that open up?
I'll show you in a bit.
Oh, it's right.
Not yet.
I won 20 points for Ravenclaw today.
Wow.
Get wrecked,
Cheers
son.
for that. I won 20 points from Ravenclaw. Cool, I've won probably about 100 and something points.
Yeah, but that's over the course of a term. God.
Well, it doesn't feel like a term, it feels like one day actually.
Yeah.
You've seen the end bit on this game, like the very, very end. Like after you defeat Voldemort.
Yes, I think
with
so.
Fred and George.
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
But we'll watch it.
Yeah, we will.
Hey, Harry.
That's what I'm
Can I
saying.
get 25 beans?
We need the beans for some experiments.
For some
Thanks, Harry.
experiment. I made it through. I apparated. You're not supposed to be able to apparate yet. Well, I can. Harry's so OP, he's like Rey from Star Wars. Don't get me started on Rey. Seriously, it's like people really like Rey, and I'm like, no, like
Rey's a funny one.
she's so overpowered, and Kylo Ren spent his entire life training, and she can beat him. And you're like, sorry, but no.
You really do have a lightning bolt scar on your forehead.
I'm still not a fan of Kylo Ren, but there you go.
No, Kylo, I do agree. I mean, the thing is the whole story doesn't really make sense. How did the First Order come about, and why are the Republic calling themselves rebels? It's like, you're not rebels, you're the blooming Republic. You are the superior force here.
Yeah. Alright, mate.
No, my problems with the movie weren't necessarily on the whole New Hope copy thing. It was all on, actually, it was all on the original stuff in a way. Like Rey and Rebels. Yeah.
No. What?
Oh, boy, he's lost some beans!
Get out. Get out. Bloody hell, get out. Right. Ah! Jeez!
He follows.
Oh my god!
Diddle-did.
Leave me alone!
How far does he follow you?
Where is he? I'm afraid
This is like a horror game. It's like Shrek Swamp Simulator. Where the heck did he go? You're gonna go down the stairs and say, ah!
I don't know where he went.
There he is.
No,
oh no, that's not him. Oh, did he respawn?
I think he just disappears.
No,
he
he
respawns.
Go on, grab him. Oh my god! Oh, you're so... Oh, this is terrible.
I got all the beans back that I just lost.
Did you?
Yeah, that's why I was jumping in the air, because I got them all back.
Oh, I see. I thought...
I didn't lose a single bean after that.
Oh no. Well, I was hoping you did, because I realised I've lost my beans, and I thought, you know... Thought maybe I should... I think... Oh god. It's a really creepy noise.
I think I prefer the gnomes in the other game.
Yeah, Secret. The gnomes in Secret are pretty cool. I like how you got
Have
a...
you seen that screenshot that I got of the chamber on my Steam? Where I'm doing the Richest Emperor challenge, and there's a gnome just in the classroom with us going... It's just, I'm just like,
Is it actually... Is it in there in the game, or was it a glitch?
No, it's a glitch, because you know outside where Richest Emperor is,
Yeah.
there's that little secret area when you
Yes.
know. That gnome managed to teleport up into the classroom, so it's good when I got like, come to the front and practice the spell, and there's just this gnome going, so while I'm doing the spell challenge, all I can see is a gnome running around in the background as well, what is going on? It's pretty funny, to be honest.
It's a beautiful...
I've been in that room that Snape goes into. It's full of X's.
Is it?
Yeah.
X's?
Because you know cutscene. It's full of like X for
Same
ending cutscene. You might see a bit of it possibly. No, you can't because it's on the floor. But there's like a ton of X's.
You look through.
I don't know if you'll be able to look through that one.
Forbidden corridor.
Might be.
Slipping quite badly.
No, I
Come on,
agree.
Harry. Let's take a look before Filch comes back.
It's because of the cutscenes.
Growling. Oh, I think there's something awful down the corridor.
That corridor is just a black box.
Really, it's just literally...
That is it. Look, you can see the wall.
Oh yeah.
It's just a black wall.
I didn't even bother
Let's tell
rendering
me on the
anything.
run. We'll be late for our defence against dark arts lesson.
Better tell me on the run. We just saw Snape.
Yeah, they're like, we just saw Snape running like halfway up the corridor. You know, they're running from one end of a room to the next. I do love this room though, it's very good.
It's really difficult to glitch into.
No, I don't think you can.
I've done it once before, it's really hard. Like, you have to shake the camera so much to get it to the wall.
And then when you finally get it in, you'll shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off.
I give up. But yeah, one day when I do my flying through walls thing, I'll
no clipping.
Because I actually do that in these ones. I did it in the past. No clipping.
How do you get it to no clip?
That's the secret.
Maybe you can find it on the main menu.
Learn to illuminate.
Excuse me. I'm going down here.
Oh, you're doing the.
Watch my
What's she
right.
doing?
Then hold down the mouse button and repeat the button. Release the button when you're done.
Oh man, what a start!
This is so difficult. Why is this so much harder than I remember it being?
It was easier as a child.
It was. No joke. I actually did pretty well, but
You did pretty well, to be honest.
no joke. It's bloody difficult.
That was
Spot on, Mr. Potter.
5
Not easy as you used to that.
What I do like games that are really long, but are really short if you're able to be good at it. Like, I do like that. Like, Dark Souls, for instance, took me 80 hours for my first playthrough, because I played it so slowly. My second playthrough, it took me about 12. My third playthrough, it took me... God, what was it?
Oh, that was lucky.
It took me 5 hours to complete the entirety of Dark Souls. My third playthrough. It's like, I like a game that you can do that in, and something like this as well. I mean, it is short anyway.
Try again, Mr. Potter.
But due to atmosphere, you've just lost this, man.
It's the bottom bit. It's so difficult to do with the mouse.
Yeah.
It's actually really difficult to use this mouse mat.
Yeah, the mouse mat itself is a problem.
On this game, it's really difficult.
Have you got some paracetamol? Is it done now?
Yeah.
A respectable effort, but not
Set.
correct.
Respectable effort, but you failed. That's your go.
Yeah.
I like the way Quirrell says absolutely nothing there.
You may begin the Luminous Challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter.
I just love the gothic windows and things.
Have you got the secret in the window at the beginning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I've got
The wizard card.
Let
Yeah.
go.
I've got all the wizard cards in the
Practice
game.
on that.
There's so many people that miss secrets though.
Yeah, I know. And
I'm looking at someone that has eyes for once.
That's quite bright, isn't it? Now you can cross the chasm and collect your challenge stars. I'll meet you at the end.
I will not collect the challenge stars. I don't want challenge stars. Screw you. Feels
taking
weird.
drugs on stream.
It feels like pretty much what. It doesn't even feel like an hour ago that I literally just did for Bendo's challenge.
Yeah, exactly. How long has it been? That's the question. I mean, we've been playing since about...
We played at 2 or something. It's
2.
now 4:38.
Yeah, I think 2 hours about... Yeah, probably about 2 hours. We've been really going through this. Oh, but look at this. It's like a church, and I've been brought into a church. And this is also one of the scenes that you can see from... this bit is one of the rooms you see in the back of the case of the game. Or when it's installing.
Oh, and that, yeah.
Yeah, the installing thing.
It's interesting, there's a lot of pictures in this game, like on the case that don't exist in the game.
Yes, like for instance that corridor, and it's got both of like Harry, Ron, and Hermione running.
You know they're taller than the actual corridor.
What?
If you look at them, they're twice the size of every other object.
Really?
Yeah, look, well, if I had a case I would show you, but I don't have the case.
Yeah.
So
Why would that
I'll
be?
have to find the picture, but like they are twice the size of all of the fireplace things and stuff.
Oh, that's really weird.
It's quite weird.
Right, you're gonna have to...
and what I do know, by the way, which we will be playing, but we can't play it like at the moment, is the E3 demos for these games.
Oh.
I have them.
Which ones? What? All of them?
Yeah.
Even Harry Potter 1?
Yeah, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets,
wow.
and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
That's really sweet.
We've got the secret E3 demos that are like basically impossible to get.
No, you get
That's
this later on,
the one,
don't
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's that one, or maybe it's the one further along.
you? Get it in a minute.
Yeah. But anyhow, yeah, we're going to play those. And those are separate applications, pretty much. Other than the Philosopher's Stone that you load through the debug menu, but that'll be later on in some day. Probably on your PC, by the way. Because I can't do it on mine, really. It's interesting, this game doesn't actually work, it's this one, I think.
Yeah. No, it's not.
The one further along, no, it's that one. Yeah, it's interesting that this game doesn't work on my desktop.
Yes, the Hobbit doesn't work on. It used to work, and then I upgraded to Windows 10.
What, does the Hobbit like that I gave you not work?
Yeah, no, that one does. Well, actually, I haven't tried that one yet, but the disc version stopped working. It stopped working on my mum's Windows 8 PC because Windows 7 it worked on. It seems like Windows 7 had a lot of backwards compatibility.
Yeah, it did.
That Windows 10 does not, and Windows 8.
Windows 8 is far worse.
Windows 10 is better than Windows 8 easily, but it's still. It keeps taking even more control out of your hands.
The difference is though you can make things work on Windows 10.
Yeah.
With a lot of force, you can make things work.
Yeah.
Whereas on Windows 8.
Even going into your folders was a nightmare in Windows 8.
The whole thing was a nightmare, especially if you had games that had games for Windows Live. Oh boy.
Oh no! See, I didn't get Windows 8, so I was lucky and stuck with Windows 7 till 10 came out. And
I didn't really want 8. I was just forced to have it with the laptop.
I was pleased with Windows 10. It didn't change my life. You know, it didn't change my life at all. But as a hardcore Windows user, I can see how it would.
This one. Yeah. I will say that Windows 10 is the last Windows for a long time. Or it's supposedly meant to be the last ever Windows, but I very much doubt that.
No, I mean, why would it be?
What's the gain?
What's the gain for having that? Yeah.
I doubt they'll do that. I think they'll just do it for quite a long time, and then eventually, in a few years' time, they'll be like, oh, Windows 295 then. Here it is. Look at the real picture.
I mean, maybe they'll...
Oh, by the way, there's actually a whole entire level missing in this game.
Really? And you can play it?
You in theory can't play it, but you can see all the assets and things.
Yeah.
It's the Dursley's house.
No, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so cool.
All of the assets.
Well, the game always started a little bit weirdly, didn't it? The game start is very clunky. It just kind of starts, you enter the hall, and then Dumbledore starts talking.
There's also a ton of spells that are cut from this game. As well as Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner. Yes, I have been through all the game files and seen all these things. I do this sort of thing.
What spells were cut from Philosophers?
So if I'm getting this the right way around, because there are two spells that have the same name, I think this is the right one. Verminius. I think it's Verminius.
Well, I'm not surprised it was cut. You never hear of it anyway.
You do actually, because it's in the PS1 version of the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh.
Verminius is the one that basically is like Lumos.
Yeah.
Only instead of it just showing it as a single platform, it lights up all the rooms.
Oh, okay.
So you can see all the platforms.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that got cut. Then
I'm not surprised, it sounds a bit pointless.
Aberfor's got cut, I think. Yeah, Aberfor's got cut, where you can like change things into a bird that flies away.
These are all spells, though. The ones they've kept are the ones you hear in the books. Whereas those two
Aberfor's you hear quite a lot.
Oh, Aberfor, that's in the later books though, isn't it?
Yeah, but you still hear it a lot. What else was there? There are loads of other spells that got cut. Gonna go CPs?
I'm not I know that there's a secret around here somewhere.
Yeah, I'll show you them all one day, because you can actually still activate them and use them. Because I will literally go and get you in a map.
And you can use them on what? Like the Lumos statues and you use Vermilius? Or?
No. Pick up the chocolate frog in a bit.
Yeah, I'll do it
first. No, you can't use it on that, but you use it on certain other things. It works on certain objects. What can we do? What can we do? But yeah, I will load up a map on every single one of the games where you can see it all. And also where you can see all the characters and designs and that. So you know the gnomes?
Yes.
They were actually meant to be in the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh.
But they got cut. But when you put it into something in the engine, you can still they move.
Yeah.
They move like this in the T-shape.
T-pose.
But they still exist.
That's pretty cool.
The problem is you can't pick them up and cast them or anything because they're so unfinished.
Yeah. It's a real pity that we've died, because it's like we could have just done this without dying, but that was that one stupid death when it didn't let.
What, you?
Yeah. When
Yeah,
it
it's your
didn't ledge
fault.
grab. It didn't ledge grab.
It's all your fault. Got nothing
He
to do with me.
always ledge grabs though.
Yeah, I know.
And then just the one time.
It's got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
It's all your fault.
I just love these gothic cathedrals with the gargoyles make me happy. Like,
They're in all of the other games as well.
Yeah.
Well, the other two, as I should be saying, not in any of the later on ones.
Well, this is it. This is why they want them to go to. Oh, okay. No, I was trying to go that way, but
There he is, the main menu.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
The boss battle is the main menu.
Voldemort, give me the main menu.
No! When I look in the mirror of Erised, it gives me the main menu.
Oh god. Ginny Weasley opened the main menu. Jeez. I'm going to do this for every single one of these games now.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be great. Everyone's going to get the reference if they played this.
Memes.
If they've watched this or played this game, they're going to get the reference.
You're going to have to get a picture and be like, something, the main menu.
I've lost the main menu. I think I've lost the main menu.
I love this guy. It's just so pointless, but it's great. Oh.
He was meant to have a purpose.
Oh, have you gone through the files as well? Yeah. What was he supposed to do?
He was meant to do something with you down here before. By the way, that's on the wrong way round.
Oh yeah, so it is. So
I do
funny.
pick up all of these little things just like that.
Design kind of.
I'm kind of one of those people.
Yeah.
I will admit, a lot of old games, I've been through so many of their files and found so many interesting things.
But this is the thing,
which
designers
me a bit
can
in some ways.
What that it just
that
it
some
kills
things
the
just
magic.
aren't there.
Oh, I see.
That should have been, in my opinion.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's it's just design decisions at the end of the day, and
it's a shame though.
I think there's a lot of stuff that needs to just cut out the fluff, cut out the baggage. I mean, Skyrim and we're talking about Bethesda. They're good at cutting out baggage, but they just cut out. They make games that are convenient and easy to play, but they also cut out most of the depth to it. Really.
Did you ever see Fallout New Vegas' cut content?
No, I haven't played Fallout New Vegas.
It's not made by Bethesda.
Yes.
It's made by Obsidian, who also made KOTOR 2, I'd like to point out.
Really? Is that? Do you like New Vegas the best, don't you?
No.
You don't?
I hate it, it's the worst one in my opinion.
Really? Mm-hmm. You're one of the only people that said that. Everyone says it's the best one.
No.
In terms of a story,
I've played Fallout since Fallout 3, and easily I'd say 3 has been much better as a game. Much better.
But a lot of people with New Vegas say the story and the kind of
the story
idea
where you could get multiple endings and do different stories like that. That was cool. The problem is the game itself is just too long to get into. Like the thing about 3, I find, is even though it's quite boring at the beginning, it's like straight in there. You get straight into it.
Yeah,
whereas with New Vegas, it takes forever to get into the game.
Well, maybe
long.
people say once you get into the game, it's amazing, but maybe for you that was just too much. It was just too much to be not allowed to play around with. The beginning, I do agree that if a game does have a long beginning, I did sit through Assassin's Creed 3 and I enjoyed it. I understand that game's got a pitiful beginning in terms of the length of the beginning. It's about 6 hours.
It's a bit pointless, really. Let's just put it that way.
But then I don't know. Just
I think my biggest problem, which is probably what made a big difference to me, is I played New Vegas all the way through, right? And I actually didn't mind it. I thought it was alright. It wasn't brilliant, but it was alright. I obviously played through Fallout 3 and I haven't even finished 4 yet because I find it that boring.
Oh yeah.
And I looked through all the files for New Vegas, and the amount of stuff that is missing, it bugs me because it just reminds me of a certain other game made by them known as Knights of the Old Republic 2, which wasn't their fault, to be fair. That was LucasArts' fault, but you know, it bugs me that they're going down that same tradition again. They shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, and the amount of cut content that would have made the story better or the gameplay?
Well, both really. Mostly the story, though. But the thing is, there's areas that are missing.
Yeah.
So many areas. Like, actual New Vegas, right, had a whole entire new district that was completely taken away. It's like, why? Why did you do that? I know there's timing issues in that, but why? You can run down this bit.
It's a long corridor.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, it bugs me when they do that. But I do find it interesting to look through all these games that I love and find all these little things.
But it does ruin the magic a little bit, doesn't it?
Not really.
Wait,
because then it makes me believe that there's a possibility of all these things that could have existed, and if you're clever enough, you could put them back in. Well, that's what people did with Ghost War 2, didn't they? They put it all back in. Takes a long time. Oh, it's your friends. Oh no, what have you done?
They don't collect them, do they?
Yeah.
Oh no, I did not know.
Oh, it's okay, they only got one, I think.
I didn't know. I thought they only picked up yours, not...
No, they pick up all of them. But yeah, no, there's a lot of things that are missing. I will admit though, I'm very disappointed by Fallout 4.
A lot of people were, but a lot of people also thought it was amazing, and I don't quite know where to stand on it.
It's good, don't get me wrong, Fallout 4 is a good game, but at the same time it's just wrong. There's certain things that are wrong about it.
Next is our potions lesson, and it looks like you're already late.
It's kind of pitiful though that Fallout 4 just gets so boring.
Yeah.
This is the problem with it. I want a game that's like exciting, you know, that keeps me there forever.
This is why actually I'm almost against open world. I believe open world has a place, but at the moment it is so overused, and the reason is for the same reason that you don't release all the footage in a movie. Because you're supposed to miss out parts to make sure the movie is solid, it's tight, and that every moment tells you something new. That's what you go into a movie. You don't want... There are seconds wasted where you just sat there and thinking, what did I learn? And you need to make sure that's not happening.
Oh yeah, really.
And with games like this, it's quite tight. There's nothing that really doesn't feel like it's unnecessary. It's like everything's kind of joke and it does say something.
We need the beans for some.
But I will admit, now I actually don't play a lot of games that aren't that
all the
great.
beans we need for now.
I've given up. I used to be able to sit through them, right?
Yeah.
Play them.
Well, that's why it's dropped Fear 2.
I can't now.
You play them and then you drop them, don't you?
Well, it's not even that. I just don't play them anymore, really.
But you buy them. I mean, you buy them and you drop them. You wouldn't.
It depends if I've like ordered them or whatever, and then. But there's just certain games I can't deal with anymore. Like, actually, surprisingly, everyone goes for the hype of Battlefield 1, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't really agree with it all. I mean, it's cool and everything that you're getting a World War theme.
But it's
just not fun.
A lot of people... I was finding... I loved being a sniper, but I have to say, being in that main battle, you felt like there were guns missing.
Really missed it?
I probably would have collected it later.
Don't give me that. No, I do have to admit that it was clever and it looks nice.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But,
it sounds amazing.
But it's just not.
Gryffindor.
But this is what I always found with.
I am more personally, I am more about experience than I am in for gameplay. Like, no, not gameplay. Just screw that. Sorry, I'm more for experience than fun. Gameplay is key and king, but I would take an experience like Dark Souls over fun as such. You know, people are like, I want a fun game, I'm going to go play McGarry's mod and I'm going to mod it so much. And I'm going to, you know, to me, I cannot cope with that. I just can't do that kind of game. Sorry, we agreed that I was going to do Potions 1, you do Potions 2.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not telling you to get off. But
Look,
yeah,
it's all about experiences, and experiences need to be tight. Like, or if there's an open world, it has an open world for a reason. It's part of the narrative, it's part of the story. Witcher, Red Dead Redemption, kind of things that make sense for the character to be a free roaming man. Like Red Dead Redemption, you're playing a cowboy type person. Without a free roam, it's almost missing the entire atmosphere. Witcher, you're playing a... Oh my god, it's fast.
I was watching it. I'm going to take you to see that. I will not lie. I didn't really like Red Dead Redemption as much as the Undead Nightmare.
I don't like Red Dead Redemption. I actually haven't.
I like the Undead Nightmare.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, but
it's also quite interesting.
I do sympathise with people in the sense that it makes sense. The narrative, the point of having the whole idea. The whole idea of him being a free roam, it makes sense. And
That must be dissonant.
oh, I love this. He like stands there for a second.
You'll find your jump button on the main menu.
What if Snape tricked me? I love it.
Wonder if Snape got the main menu.
He used the main menu, didn't he? He used hacks on the main menu. But
what are you doing?
What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Like, The Witcher as well. You've got an open world that makes sense for the character who's one exploring the world to find something, and two, the character himself by the book is a traveller. It's like it would be lacking, even though Witcher 1 did it well. You can, even for an open world character, you can do it almost far better without an open world. But Witcher, as long as an open world has meaning, I mean something like Watch Dogs almost, or again, one I haven't really played, but a lot of people have an opinion on. Maybe Watch Dogs 2, I don't know, but it's open worlds without reason that bother me, because it just feels like you're stuck in between some gameplay mechanics, and it's all, you're not actually playing much of a game, you're just fulfilling criteria. You know, it's like ticking boxes. For having fun, it's a sandbox, and to be honest, sandboxes aren't fun. No, sandboxes are about fun and not an experience. They're not a cohesive experience which the director has initially kind of coded in so that you have this genuine. Like I'm playing Naissance at the moment. It's this very tightly designed, tightly knit kind of city exploration game. But I suppose in a case like Mirror's Edge did the opposite. It probably should have had an open world, and it didn't.
Well, the new one does, but
yeah. But even that kind of fell to a degree. Apparently, you like it.
I think it's actually pretty good. In my opinion, it's actually not a bad open world. Oh, that was lucky. Go. No, Mirror's Edge, the new one, Catalyst, impressed me actually. A lot more than I thought it would.
Because Mirror's Edge 1 was the worst game I'd ever played.
I
don't know if you'd agree with that.
I actually quite like the beginning of the first Mirror's Edge, but then it just got worse and worse.
Yes.
Eventually it just got to the point where I'm like, why do I bother anymore? Which is unfortunate, and I don't like the way that is the case.
No!
Why did you jump?
Why did I jump?
Jump?
Why did I jump?
It's the second death now,
Pete. It's all about the jumping.
Come on, Pete, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm all about one life runs. I did a whole video on it. Because one life runs mean a lot to me.
I like the way we're pretty much practicing our reviews on games throughout this whole entire recording.
It's good stuff.
Do that if you want, it doesn't really matter though.
Fleas Pendo.
Fleas are everywhere.
It's the fleas again.
Oh, lucky.
That wasn't lucky, that was skill. He's not impressed.
No.
The games need to be tight. They need to be well designed, focused, and even when it's an open world. And Final Fantasy 15, playing that, I can see how as a sandbox experience you can have fun. But the best parts were the driving segments. The best parts were when you were not being in an open world.
It's surprising for me actually. A lot of people ask me this. Do you like new games? By new I mean as in like since the as they're known as next gen, but current gen consoles have come out. Or would you prefer old stuff? I prefer old stuff.
Yeah.
Like I would actually sit down and happily play this over half of the new things that come out these days, any day. Just because to me they're either all the same, they really don't try in regards to stories, and they just don't feel great at all. They're not interesting. There's no interest.
Well, no, I think half the problem is often they are trying within terms of stories, but they're trying too hard. They're failing to actually capture the magic of a story because there's no.
Oh my god, Pete! Come on now. I did give you the dungeon level, but I'm regretting it a bit here. No, I'll say that certain new games are good.
Yeah.
Certain new games I think are brilliantly well done and are actually very interesting. But there's some that are not great.
Name a few, sorry. Just out of interest.
Name a few. So I know loads of people have different opinions, but to me, the Zombie Army trilogy, I actually really enjoyed that. I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
Let me think in my head here. What else did I like? God, I've got to think now. Doom, the new Doom. I was actually very impressed by that.
Have you finished it?
Yes, I have finished it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
But the new Doom is very different to what Doom was.
We're hoping to do a
Bloody Baron.
Great. Just stand there and wait for him, and then you can go in there.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't know that secret, did you? You didn't know it.
See, I can't remember much at this level. This is why I asked to do it.
There you go.
Oh no, I have done this.
Don't give me that. What other new games are there that I like? So
we're hoping to actually potentially do a Doom playthrough, but quite like no one has ever done it before. It will be rather interesting.
There'll be carnage.
There will be carnage, and in not the carnage.
You've got to wait for him to come back. Don't let him touch you.
Not the carnage type you think. It's not an instant kill, is it? It's just half health.
No, it's just you lose a bit of health. Mirror's Edge Catalyst I thought was very good. It's hard to even think of things when I'm concentrating on Harry Potter at the same time.
No, that's why I've been struggling to talk about this.
It's weird. Wow, I love that little gnome just casually hiding behind this. Let me think. What else is there?
Fable the Journey.
Let's not talk about that.
Did it even come out?
What Fable the Journey? I think it did.
This is the thing, like, who bought it? Like,
wait, was that the Connect one? I can't remember
it was,
that.
yeah.
Can you pass
Can you try it from the front?
that? Jeez, the amount of like... Yeah, Fable the Connect one was awful. But then again, I lost my hope after Fable 3, so...
Fable 3 was so sad. I pre-ordered it as well. I mean, I stopped pre-ordering games. I mean, I did pre-order Deus Ex Mankind Divided, but that's because it was super cheap. CDkeys.com.
I haven't stopped pre-ordering things completely. I still pre-order things I think have a chance.
Yeah. I mean, I got Dark Souls 3. I do pre-order Dark Souls. Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't even look at the puzzles. Dark Souls 3. Deus Ex Mankind Divided was cheap. I don't know why, but it was really great. That it was. Especially seeing as the game came out. But Fable 3 and Crysis 3 were the last games I pre-ordered. Because just don't worry, can you even puzzle?
I will admit though, certain games I will pre-order just because I think know deep down that they will be good.
Yeah.
A good example of this
is
is Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, it looks totally different.
Which, wait, it's my part.
Ah, yes, this is your part. Ow. I need to do again.
Come on, Pete, what are you drinking?
Like, what was it that I was drinking? Like something in
Dandelion. Dandelion and Burdock. Lumos. Love that gargoyle. I like the way you put challenge stars in a level that's got no challenge. Probably a reason for that, which we'll never know.
Sorry?
I was just explaining to everyone how you collect challenge stars in the dungeon area, but there's no challenge. There's probably a reason for it, I expect. Yeah, might be the case.
Well, it was supposed to be a lesson, really, wasn't it? It is a lesson, so it is a challenge, isn't it? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but like the challenge stars don't count towards anything.
Oh God!
There's probably, I reckon there was a proper reason for them, and then they fucked up.
And then they forgot to cut the challenge. Yeah. I wonder how much of development is forgetting stuff. Like for example, you use a placeholder door and then you forget that it's actually turned around on the wrong side.
I wouldn't say it's forgetting stuff, it's more just not having time to remove it.
Yeah.
I know that's the case with like Knights of the Old Republic too.
Yeah.
There's loads of things that were like left in there that just sort of appear for a few seconds.
Yeah, but then you've got.
And then they come back.
But they've managed to remove so much other stuff. Why can they forget? Why do they spend so much time removing the good stuff, and then not being able to having left time to remove?
Well, in the case of Code 42, they didn't remove anything.
Oh, they were just not put in.
They literally just didn't put any of it in because they didn't have time to do so.
Yeah.
That's why if you play the ending to that game without the restore content,
yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. Because there is no ending. Effectively, there is no ending to the game, which is a bit odd.
And is there an ending then, a proper?
Yeah, there's two endings, like the good side and the bad side.
And they're really good.
They actually have proper meaning to them with the restore content.
Yeah.
Whereas if you play them without the restore
content,
there's just nothing.
It must have been really depressing to do that actually.
To get rid of it all.
Yeah, and watch your game ship without half the content.
Down, Obsidian were very unhappy with LucasArts, but surprisingly, they were still willing to make KOTOR 3. Sorry.
Oh, what happened to that?
That got canned for some reason. I'm not even sure why that got canned. It just did. And then obviously BioWare,
the Old Republic.
Yeah, who made Knights of the Republic 1 brought out the Old Republic, which is I hate that. Well, it's just not the same. Lots of people feel the same way.
Yeah, but a lot of people like Old Republic as well. Like it's become quite. People still play it. They say again, it's like Elder Scrolls Online. It's gotten better over time.
I don't hate it. I really don't.
Did you ever complete it?
Yeah, I did. The main story.
You just played through the main story.
I liked it. There's a few things that I don't like about it, which I think BioWare did wrong. But things in particular that bug me about it is the way that they sort of just have tried to throw in aspects of Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 to explain like what has happened, which just are horribly done, especially for like the main person you play as in KOTOR 2. the exile, the woman.
Oh yeah.
How she dies in the Old Republic, you find out. It's
Yeah.
just awful. It's like, why have you made such a brilliant character die in such
yeah.
a terrible way?
Yeah.
And then the main guy that you play as in Knights of the Old Republic 1, Revan, who in the end, like, has a really crap story for him as well.
Yeah.
Like, what happens to him is like, why have you put no effort into this? I feel like you just didn't care.
You did it as a service to the characters.
You
Oh
didn't do
no!
that, you just did it for no reason.
You lost some beans, mate.
Lost a bean.
I can't believe how many beans you've lost. That's just...
One. But yeah, there you go. That's just the way it is.
What?
There'll be a lot of these things talked about in like game review discussions. And actually, I'm going to include things that I know about that are cut from games and game reviews because like they're quite useful to put in.
Yeah, yeah. It reviews not just the game itself, but the development process and the kind of...
And the stuff that's missing and all sorts.
Late again, you daisies. A further 3 points from Gryffindor should teach you a lesson. I see you've collected a few challenge stars.
Yeah.
I'm afraid they have no value in my classroom. I've ended the lesson without you, Potter. The other students are off to the Halloween feast.
God, he's even worse in the game, isn't he?
What?
He's even worse than he is in the movie in the game.
Oh, yeah. Right, I'll do this first.
Yeah, and then I'll do the troll.
Harry! A huge troll is on our rampage! It's
Come on, in the toilets!
She needs our help! We must try to rescue her straight away!
I know every single word back from front to this. I've heard it so many times.
I don't think I must have played it as much as you then. Definitely not.
Nah, I played this game a lot when I was younger.
I mean, I did. I mean, I played The Hobbit so many times. I played it through.
Now that's a game that I didn't play.
Yeah.
I played it once through, no, twice actually. And then the second time I got to that weird ghost thing and then just went, no. Not anymore.
That picture's changed.
Yeah, they all do.
I like that.
Leaving wrong behind.
Let's do the troll.
Here we go. Harry,
escape
what's
the
that
troll.
Smell? It's the main menu.
That's the smell of the main menu.
What's that smell?
There we go. So when we mod this, you're going to see like all sorts of funny things, and you can see the troll's belly if you make him bigger, like out the door beforehand. It's really funny. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to mod this game. Just putting on stupid mods because they actually make it quite fun. Surprisingly, actually, the modding video that I did in the Chamber of Secrets, like a long time ago, actually was one of the most popular videos on my channel.
Oh, good.
Like so many people were just like,
yeah, but I think it's a lot of childhood, isn't it? You know, I think it is something that
yeah, but
people like
stupid things as well.
Yeah.
Like I made Harry really overweight with like an egg nose and turned all the characters into Harry.
No, I missed it.
So you had like forks as Harry. So like the feet of Harry's shoes going and the snake and Aragog's like arms stretched out as Harry going
And
like,
how you can do that with engines.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch that video.
It is funny. And also Argus Filch, because like the way he's built, when you when you turn him into Harry, he's missing his jaw. So it's literally just like it's just like Jesus. It's horrible.
Skip.
See? I know it word for word. The troll was enormous.
The troll is enormous!
See, I've heard it so many times. Not all the stuff like attacking the troll.
Oh god, I can't believe do this. Do I just dodge it?
No, you meant to flip under it.
Oh.
Just left click. Just spam the left click. Yeah, you can spam it. It makes no difference, really. Yeah, only when they go over to him you might need to aim a bit. Flee, 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 spray! Yeah, pretty much. The sound of progress. Yeah, missed it. It's the sound of pure progress.
Harry's so quick now, he's like, get wrecked.
Oh, by the way, you get the Quidditch afterwards.
Oh,
as I get the
sure,
two library.
Are you sure? No. I'll take anything else because you know me and Quidditch. Playing that was like, oh man, no, you sucked Quidditch.
Alright.
Because I was appalling.
But then that means I'll get both library levels unless you want them.
Which one's the best? Which one's your favourite?
Oh, but it's hard. They're both very good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like the first part quite a bit. I'll have to decide when I'm in there. Those levels are just so good. There's something about them. And it's not just because Filch sounds
See,
like
I haven't played much of this part of the game. Like this side of the game I didn't ever really get to as much. From the troll onwards, really.
We have to switch now.
Yeah.
Even though I like this chair.
I love the cutscene.
Let's get out of here.
Welcome to Quidditch!
Encounter with the troll.
Harry, Ron, and Hermione return to the Gryffindor common room
To discuss the main
Strange
menu.
goings. They were making a game, and they decided that they could find the save game from the main menu.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
No.
especially since Harry was busy preparing for his second
I
Quidditch.
told you, it's just going to keep coming up out of nowhere. It's going to become like a huge thing now.
Yeah.
The game on the main menu. Alright then, mate.
I'm your commentator.
Let's
go,
go!
Jordan!
This one's actually quite difficult. Oh.
See, he's going to be so good. I was never any good at this, really. So you get really tight up close.
What can I not do? Okay then.
Because I'm just really good.
Why do I all of a sudden no longer get to move? That's so weird. It's unfair. It's like really difficult to
Gryffindor, 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 Gryffindor. Yeah! Nice job!
How many minutes was that? 3?
Like, if that. 1.
Imagine an actual Quidditch game.
Yeah. It's all over, guys.
It's all over. I'm glad you paid your £150.
Harry, Ron, and
Well, I suppose they saw history, didn't they?
Chamber of Secrets right there.
trying to convince him
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a healing potion.
eventually Hagrid agreed.
You'll find there's a lot of drinking in the chamber.
Well, you're blocking your camera with your knee. That'll be alright.
It's fine. It's only your face.
Something fluid and silvery slithered out. Oh no! He's like, I'm finally 12 and it's my first Christmas. I've decided I'm going to give myself a birthday present. Oh, something fluid and silvery came out.
Something silvery fell out on the main
With
menu.
Norbit safely bundled up, Harry set off for the tallest tower. He hoped that
It's on the main menu. Don't click on the menu, Harry. It's on the main menu.
These are the best levels, so you can't talk forever in these. The whole point of these levels is you've got to do it without talking. It makes the atmosphere build up. I'm actually going to look at this screen while playing it because it's just so much nicer than looking at the laptop.
You can't even stealth.
Yes, you can.
Like, I mean, you can't.
What are you on about?
No, he's still running. You get what I mean?
Oh, yeah. What's going on? Who is that? Someone's got past me. I love walking up behind him. Oh, he didn't follow me.
Think about like old games and new games. I mean, the thing is when you play old games, you do feel like you're playing for fun. And even I enjoy the fun that comes from playing with old games. And yet, I'm one who says that I don't typically enjoy fun, inverted commas, games. You know?
It's like Medal of Honor Warfare.
But like... maybe it's nostalgia, maybe it's rose-tinted glasses, but I'm still... Mind you, that's not true, because I play... Whoa!
Yeah, I know, it's all good.
I played Final Fantasy X recently, and someone commented on how like, oh, you're saying you love Final Fantasy X because you've got rose-tinted spectacles on. I was like, well, no, because I played it for the first time 2 months ago, and it was one of the best games I've ever played. It really was, and it was an old game that just has a feel to it. There's something about it. I don't know. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to study as designers.
Why else did you not grab that?
Filch would grab that.
Yeah, he would.
He wouldn't mind a silvery fluid birthday present.
Where is he? Pray I don't find you, my stealthy little student.
Stealthy little student. Filch. Yes. I'm on the main menu. Just click escape. Click the menu key.
Actually, we haven't shown them the main menu yet.
Oh, there we go.
If you can't even see the options and stuff at the bottom.
Slytherin cannot be winning.
Yeah.
It's rubbish. They always win though, don't they? Well, they win. They're supposed to. By the game, they're supposed to win, no matter how many house points you got. But they won't.
I can make that.
Whoa! Oh man, get whoa! I like how he's just like, nah, I'm just going to open the bookcase. Like, screw the door.
I love that. They literally just got to, you've got to make it like a horror game. You've got to jump in there like really quick. Oh, that's great.
And that's just quite like the Flipendo challenge, just really.
The Flipendo challenge? What?
I don't know. It's just got that same feeling to it.
Tell you what, I'm not used to the whole freaking like spell casting in this game.
Yeah, no, it's really weird, and that's why like the imps keep getting me.
That's why they changed it to something good.
I love that. They added that.
What the?
Whoa!
This filter makes a fool of him.
Bloody hell.
How did he find you?
Jeez, talk about a jump scare.
Yeah, but you would jump first. I actually kind of like jumped second for the first time.
I wasn't expecting that.
No.
That scared the crap out of me.
Because I saw it on the cutscene, so I was expecting it, but I wasn't expecting him to be that close.
I wasn't expecting him to see me because I was invisible.
If you were to watch it, like he did it on the cutscene, maybe you couldn't.
I love that noise. You know, he's not even in the room.
Yeah.
Someone's got past
How did you get me?
Someone's got past me.
That was unbelievable though. Like literally spawned back in.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Not this time.
Now, how can I get up there?
I can't wait till we get to the Voldemort level, just because of the way he turns into Voldemort.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's just like so many kids when they were younger, if they managed to just sit there with their parents and go, "Mum, what happens if I twist my neck all the way around?" Like, son, don't do that.
It's physically impossible, son.
Please,
don't
please,
try.
son. Oh, no, don't do that. You're gonna kill yourself. Why is he doing it in the game? Because it's stupid.
Oh.
No, I know he's gonna run back.
Intruder!
In the forbidden corridor. I love it when he says that in this. It's like, this isn't the forbidden corridor.
Does he sometimes say that here?
Yeah, you'll hear it later on. Like, keep quiet and you'll eventually hear it. Intruder, in the forbidden corridor. That's what he says.
That's pretty funny.
It's weird. I don't know why he says it. It's obviously
hashtag games. That's why.
It's a dialogue.
No, you can do the second level if you want.
Alright.
Because though I'd love to, it's good fun watching this.
That's alright. You get Fluffy. I'll happily let you have Fluffy. Ugh.
So I can't remember these. Like basically past the library, I can't remember. The entire game.
Fluffy though. Ugh. Yeah, we don't really like Fluffy. Oh, it's
we don't really like Fluffy.
No. It's alright, but...
He's an intruder in the forbidden corridor!
I think you'll actually find he's on the main menu. See, this is why I really want to play Chamber with someone, because it's actually more interesting playing these with someone else.
Yeah, well, especially after you've played them so many times.
Rather than playing them on your own, because then you get like 2 people playing it, mucking around playing it and stuff. It's way more interesting.
I have to say, what would be good is if we had non-stop refillable pizza. That would just make it perfect.
That would be good.
I mean, I'm already in that kind of perfect, enjoying a nostalgic game mood, but just having infinite pizza, great.
I gotta say, I really do need to find someone to play Chamber with.
I would happily do it. Really, it's just I do
don't
want to get. I
do
want
it
to
straight off.
exactly.
Because it just won't be the same. And I know that speaking from experience. It's not the same when you play it straight away afterwards. Because it's like you've literally just played it.
And you would get burnt out. That's the thing.
That's why I want someone else in there, like Sarah or Emma or something.
Maybe
I don't know if they'll actually play. Yeah, or Michael.
He might actually.
Yeah, or Michael.
He might.
It doesn't even matter, it's just somebody else.
Just somebody, please. Play this game with me. What about Matt and Andy?
Matt and Andy, I know Matt won't play it, that's for sure.
Well, is he not a Harry Potter person, or is
it's
it
not
just...
that, it's just more that I think Matt is one of these people that prefers more the team-based shooters.
Yeah,
and just team-based general games. I mean, look, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, team-based game. Matt
played Warband, team-based game.
Team-based game. Andy, he might play it, but
he's a TF2 person. He is.
He's more different kind of games in my opinion. He might play it, but I doubt it. And I don't think he would play it. The experience of YouTube.
Yeah.
It's not his sort of style. Sadly,
it's not his style, man.
Sadly, it's not his style. See, in theory, Sarah should really be playing it, but I don't think that's really going to happen at the rate it's going. Anyway.
Well, actually, I don't know. She's recently. I keep seeing her recently, and every time I do, I'm like, Sarah, she's a changed woman. She's like, I don't know. Her attitude is slightly different, and she looks chirpier. I was like, what's going on? And then she wakes up earlier in the morning. I was like, what is this?
She?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Well, it's only been 2 days so far.
It's only been 2 days.
It's only been 2 days, but already that was enough to be shocking, you see.
Fair enough. Could it be
true?
Could it be a complete change? It's like a design change. What's happening? Whoa, what the? Okay.
Lucky there wasn't a floor underneath to kill you, like all my instances.
Yeah, well, I'm good, mate. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. See, as I say, these levels, like in between these sections, I remember bits of the library section, but literally it's all gone, which is weird. It's a shame. It looks like Orlando Bloom.
It is Orlando Bloom.
Is it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's him in the wizarding world.
I would have taken your word for it being the files man. You'll start saying, "Oh, there is Orlando Bloom in the main menu," and I'm like, "Oh yeah."
I wasn't going to say that. I like this pointless torch that just
pointless door.
Torch.
Oh yeah,
All
yeah.
these pointless torches that are just...
Well, I suppose they're providing a bit of light, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. But I mean, would you have them in real life? There he is.
Beautiful.
On the main menu. Hello, Filchy. Bye bye, Filchy. Get to see my favourite character.
Which reminds me of Demon Souls now.
I'll tell you what, there is a game that I think you should play. Clive Barker's Undying.
With what?
Clive Barker's Undying. I think
I was like,
that with you.
Yes, because you got Jericho.
Jericho is not bad.
I'm not letting anybody
I want you to play Undying.
Yeah.
It's got like really old class, old school, amazing experience.
What kind of game is it?
It's a horror, but it's not extremely horror. It's like a controllable horror, but it's just a lot of fun.
It's a thriller. Well, Singularity was a bit of a thriller as well.
Thieves, you'll be banished for this.
That could come in handy if I have to distract Filch along the way.
I love that. What?
See, I didn't remember that.
I did.
It zoomed in on a vase. And I was like... Right, you wanting to play the second part of this, aren't you? Yeah. Get one. Oh, you got to get down, haven't you?
We've just got to leave after this. That's fine. It's only Mrs. Norris and Filchy Boy.
Yeah.
You can hear some very rapey comments in the second part.
From the tower and return him to Romania.
That's an easy way to not create models.
What?
By just
put them in
putting
shadow.
the shadows, because all we have to do is just copy one of the original models.
Yes, yeah.
Just make it black. It's actually very clever.
I thought about these kind of things actually in the process of designing and making a game. One of my dreams is to make a game which is reliant on sound, and I did play a game that was reliant only on sound, and it was an exploration game. You were going through a cave and you could only use your sound to navigate the world, and there was a water droplets, and you would judge how far or close you were from something due to the water droplets, and then you would hear the wind and you would kind of go towards the wind. Problem is that the game never got completed. He released it on Steam as a kind of dysfunctional product, and he used my review because I gave it as concept. You know, I reviewed the concept. I was basically hyping up the concept. I was like, from the concept, it's such a cool idea. It's really great. It plays like it's fantastic. And then he used that review. I was like, well, excuse me, mate. But to me, what I'd like to see is a Mines of Moria survival simulator. Like Mines of Moria survival in...
Aha! I've heard you for sure this time. Quick, easy, nice. You keep watch from above.
Half his cat can jump. Whee! It's like, what?
They didn't even bother animating her. It's kind of just like kind of crawl up the side. Yeah.
Who says that? I've got you now.
Rotten little gutter snipes.
Whee. Move. Come on, move. Thank you. That jumping animation's incredible. Is there anything on that one? I don't think so, no. Yeah, there's actually a game about sound that's coming out.
Yeah.
It's by the ex-dev of Bioshock, actually. I can't remember its name.
Oh, no, that's the one you're walking through, blind walking through the house. Yes.
Where you use sound to, like, sort of see everything.
Yeah, but again, you are actually seeing it. And I was thinking about a game that was technically playable by someone who's blind, in a way.
Oh, right.
Like, it's the same, but you can play it without being blind, and there is visual to it. Like, you're in a cave, but you would actually be able to play the game without any noise at all. Without any sight at all. And that's the kind of thing. If you had a Mines of Moria survival sim, say you had like 16-man servers, right? So only 16 people in the entire Mines of Moria. and then sneaking through, like, and you've got Argus Filch there, you know, and he's coming through, and he's like, what are you up to? And then you say, you know, I'm going to go on to the main menu. But despite that, aside from the main menu and the Argus Filch, when you're going through, like, you're sneaking through the Mines of Moria, trying to find your way out, and imagine stumbling across someone else, like 16 people in the Mines of Moria, stumbling across someone else. It would be like that Rust moment, or that DayZ moment of, like, what do we do?
Speaking of the main menu.
Oh.
Hello again, Harry.
Hello again, Harry.
He just shouts it out.
It's like Filch. Oh, so Harry's again.
Must be Harry.
I heard about your Quidditch victory. Yes, well done, Harry.
Yes, well done, Harry. On to the cup, hey? What?
Hello again, Harry. Have you checked the main menu?
You checked the main menu recently. I noticed that you haven't clicked escape. You've only clicked escape once. That would be like that whole Metal Gear Solid thing, wouldn't it? With the kind of just like the mind-reading guy at the end. But I haven't actually played it, I'll be honest. But
And when I do, you'll regret it.
Well, that went wrong.
yeah, finally, it's not me making Mrs. Norris's stupid mistakes. If you saw that, it was she walking into the bookcase.
Yeah.
Good stuff. But it's not me making the mistake this time. You've wasted valuable time.
Not really, yeah, I didn't really get that far.
Shh. Get where the beans, mate. You're gonna get that. Okay. Can't miss out on the beans. Oh, now I feel like baked beans as well. Could do a jacket potato, baked beans, and then pizza. How does that sound?
You've already had a pizza.
I know, but I could do with a whole evening of pizza. This sounds good.
You sound healthy.
I am healthy, don't worry.
How'd you get those ones?
Ooh, now I'm curious.
That must
Maybe
be
it's
a
the women
secret
down
hide.
there.
I think it's got to be further back.
Is it something down on the ground floor? Because you haven't done much ground floor exploring.
Yeah, because there is nothing down there.
Maybe it's on the main menu.
I'm actually jumping back down again. I think I know how to do it. I've never seen it before though. So, hang on.
Yes. Yeah. Very nicely done, sir. Well played.
There you go, that's how you get it.
All it was 3 beans.
I know, but
they should have given you like a card, shouldn't they?
But it's a secret that I've never found before.
Excellent. Well, I'm proud to have witnessed it.
One secret in this game I've never found before. Very impressive.
3 beans.
3 beans.
3 beans worth of your time.
I can find them on the main menu.
Even you're getting bored of that joke now.
A little bit.
something main menu.
I'm trying to just sort of use it when I want to now. And even when I don't want to use it, it's popping up.
And you're thinking, oh no. You'll see me tomorrow. Or, I don't know, we'll go into a Define Games and be like, here, look, we're doing a lecture on main menus. Maybe, Mark, maybe we can find the save game on the main menu.
Well, just mark our stand again. Let's talk about
main menus. And you're like, oh.
Oh, well, eh?
Oh. Mrs. Norris.
And I'll just be sitting there going, you can find the save game on the main menu. Speaking about that, actually, they teach you how to load it, but the thing is you can't load it. So,
yeah, that's true.
This is not very helpful.
Meow.
Are you trying to jump backwards? Wait, where's it gone? Where the hell is it gone? Where's Mrs. Control your cat senses, damn it.
My cat senses are tingling.
Oh god. Please don't, we've already had silvery, slimy Wow!
It's not my cat senses, it's my pussy senses.
Do you really need that on this?
Sorry, yeah. You've used bad language already? I thought...
Yes, but there's a slight difference. I'm alright with bad language every once in a while, but not that.
Oh no, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone playthrough.
It's not what I want to hear on the Philosopher's Stone. I don't think it's what anyone would want to hear.
Well, it's only a kitten. It's like, you know, it's not I don't understand what you mean, Alex. You seem to be twisting my words out of...
I think everyone would have understood that. Younger lot are probably sitting there like, oh,
No,
what a sick
God,
freak.
a sick freak. It's like August Films.
Neither knowledge nor truth. The mirror of Erised will be moved to a
Took him
new
long
home
enough to come
shortly,
back into the game.
Dumbledore went on, adding ominously that if Harry ever came across it again,
Alex, so cute.
he would be prepared.
Prepared for the main menu. This is that one was coming in.
Prepared for what? Harry said. Dumbledore looked at him sternly. Prepared for the main menu.
The only door out of here for the sake of your nerves.
Couldn't resist.
Stay here against the lines for a bit, my dear.
Give me the main menu.
Harry Potter. Give me the main menu. It's like, you know Batman. He's just, where's the main menu? You just press the save function and access the main menu.
Like an Arkham game. It's like, thought I caught your main menu sense. I know I caught yours. It's like, who has been hired to kill me? Or those 8 main menu assassins.
One of them is save file. One of them is load game. The other one is quit to desktop. You don't want to meet quit to desktop. The worst part is, he asks, "Are you sure?" Of course I want to quit to desktop.
No, I think, to be honest, it would be perfect in Arkham Knight. The city needs a saviour. It needs the main menu.
You know what Sword Art Online needs?
Here it comes. This has completely changed this whole level's
Needs the main
experience.
menu. Sorry, I'm ruining the mood.
You're not ruining the mood at all. It's just like
It's
changed the
a
whole
new
thing.
mood.
I've never played this level when the main menu keeps popping.
Oh no!
Oh well, it's only one lead. I've never played this level with the whole main menu like randomly popping up every 5 minutes. It's gonna be awful though. We're gonna get to the end of the game with Voldemort. You're meant to take it seriously.
You know,
I'm not gonna take it
yeah,
seriously.
I've forgotten the main quote now. What? I've forgotten the original quote. What? Oh my goodness me!
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I've forgotten the main quote. See, this gives me the kind of like, oh my goodness. So you can only imagine what I'd be like with a proper horror game. Where the
Well, you're going to
atmosphere is.
experience Res 7 soon.
Oh man. So I can't remember what I was saying now. He's over there. I've lost what I was saying.
You were
Totally.
going to say something about the original quote.
Oh, what? Yeah. What is the original? What did he say?
You can find the option on the main menu.
You can find the options. Okay. See, I'm totally. Even that's just gone.
It's just main menu now.
just the main menu. Because I know how he says that. That's.
You're going to get back right tonight. Everyone's going to do that. Hey Pete, what's up?
I'll go to my German lecture. I'll be like, what's the word for main in German? She'll be like, oh, I don't know what the main. Google. We're now going to be quoting it in German.
Sarah's probably going to be sitting there tonight like, what are you on, Peter? What's going on? You know, if any of the others watch this, they're going to be just like,
No.
what happened to these two?
Something about menu. Wait, hang on. Should we use Google Translate or should we use a proper... Let's use a proper dictionary. Yeah, we're gonna have to miss. I'm gonna have to. This is terrible of me. I'm showing my bad side on camera. I'm just gonna miss my. Luckily, it's a non-compulsory.
What you mean you're gonna miss your German?
I'm gonna have to.
What's the time?
It's 5:44. We have 15 minutes.
It actually took a lot longer than I thought it would.
It took as long as I expected.
To be fair, yes,
No, that took. To be honest, it took no time out of it. In all honesty, we died quite near a save point. There was one time I died further away from one. It's a fair it's a fair length of a game.
So you're missing the whole of your German
main menu. Well, I could turn up later. It is there's das Hauptmenü or die Menütafel, 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 Tafel. Menu Tafel.
What was the menu?
Das Hauptmenü, because main is Haupt. It's like main train station. It's Hauptbahn. Is it? Oh my god! Now I've forgotten. Main train station. Der Hauptbahnhof. It's Bahnhof, yeah. Der Hauptbahnhof. I love even forgotten what the main menu is, but you know, we learnt. I love this.
More the way they bring up the floor. It is pretty cool. Wish you could have actually seen the proper buttons.
Yeah.
Main menu.
We're going into the depths of the game. We're going into the code for the main menu.
I think, right, we should do one of those things that they do. Have you seen these Star Wars things where they replace like every time they hit each other the lights?
Oh yeah.
It's like got Obi-Wan going, hello there, hello there, hello. Like that. Would you replace it with main menu just for this? So every time Harry casts a spell.
It's main menu. Main menu. Let's flip main menu. Expecto put main menu.
Hey, Harry.
Look at those.
Yeah, look at those. They look a bit mouldy.
Oh, there he is. It's the guy that made it into HB2.
Thanks, Harry. We couldn't have done it without you. Here's a wizard part for you.
What was the experiment? Or you never find out?
You do. At the end of the game. I
Thanks,
can't say, or else it's going to
Oh yeah.
Remember, you got the
Might ask
thing
you
about
earlier.
complex
I know. I
ideas.
think I have seen it. That's
It'll be
the
our
thing.
secret, right?
But it's like I just can't remember. There are certain things, you know, I just can't remember about stuff. Doom, doom, doom. Boom, doom, doom, doom.
So in case you guys haven't actually figured it out, it's like Resident Evil 7 after this. And he's looking forward to it.
I'm gonna be terrified.
I've actually had to hold back playing it just because of him. So, yeah.
It was your idea to play it together, so it was. Yeah. I wasn't like, you gotta wait till I get there, you know.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. If I had played it beforehand, it wouldn't have been the same.
Yeah.
Because I would know what happens. Although it's meant to change all the time, but you know, I'd still know what happens.
You know, I am ready for pizza.
You've had a pizza, that's it.
I'm probably gonna have to just. Basically, last Tuesday we had a pizza night. Stop Snape stealing the Philosopher's Stone. This is it, guys. Please stop.
Everyone in Harry research the secret of it.
Oh, my leg.
Alright,
Destroyed.
You can make anyone immortal. Please don't make Snape immortal. Please. Anyone but Snape for immortality.
Mine suspected that the package
Make the main menu immortal.
contained the Philosopher's Stone. It was the Philosopher's Stone.
Main menu.
There'll be a Bible now for the main
For
menu.
the main menu.
Look, there it is though.
It's the Bible for the main menu.
Oh god.
Snape's been acting very suspicious lately. He may be planning to steal the Philosopher's Stone.
There's no way Snape would try anything while Dumbledore
This was actually
around.
cut out, you know.
But Dumbledore left 10 minutes ago for the
You're meant to be
Ministry of
able to
Magic
walk
in
around this
London.
bit. You'll see it in a
Tonight's
minute.
the night. Let's go.
Tonight's the night.
Look, you'll see in a minute. When he goes out. So you know out here,
Yeah.
you're meant to be able to walk around or around this.
Oh, but that was added in the second one. It was exactly the same as this one.
Yeah, but you're actually meant to
Just
walk
have to
around
take our
it.
chances then.
But they cut it, so it was just a cutscene.
Hmm.
Which sucks, but there you go.
They should have left it in
It
the
looks like
main
it's
menu.
somewhere else tonight.
Not what I'm drinking. Dobby. Enjoy, Fluffy.
This is when we've got all the wizard cards, right?
No, there's one more that you
There's
get here.
one
and then
more,
that's
yeah.
it. Oh, okay. Get it. Come on, get it, Pete.
I'm trying.
Come on. Gotta say, those spider webs are pretty good. That's the last one.
That's the last one. That's why I had to do the motions.
Now
for
save the game. For the love of God, save the game.
Where would we go back to?
Here. If you die,
No, I mean,
This may hurry.
if you
Like,
didn't pick it
if
up,
we didn't pick it up.
you
like-
would go all the way back to the library.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
somewhere in the library. The library.
This has got a pattern to it, by the way. I'm not going to tell you what the pattern is, because that will make it too easy. So you're going to have to figure it out yourself. But there is a pattern to it.
I can't remember any of it.
And I'm not going to lie, it's
I remember the
pretty...
corridor.
This is probably the hardest part of the game.
Yeah.
Even though those spell drawing things are a pain in the arse, this is probably the hardest part. Good luck.
Thank you.
And I'd like to point out Fluffy is not purple. Fluffy is actually like brown, but for some reason the developers thought purple.
See, I'm colourblind, so it looks fine to me.
It's got purple. See the fur bit? That's all purple. It should be brown.
Okay.
Good luck, mate. Try and figure out the pattern. If you die, don't worry, just do it again. Bear in mind you have died twice already, you have to go closer. And that's their health bar thing. Ooh, he's doing alright. Oh, and you got back away where I saved you.
Oh.
Oh, and you have to keep blowing on them or else they get back their health.
Oh.
You're having a tough time, aren't you? You were lucky there. I love this.
I don't get it.
Considering I know the exact pattern and I just love watching this. It's great. You've actually managed to figure it out. Well done. But hurry up. You failed it because you got bitten. If you're quick, you might be able to do this. Hurry up there. Oh, I failed it. Quick. Come on, if you can get that one. Oh.
Yay! Way! Woo!
You were lucky there to get that.
That wasn't lucky. I was just.
You actually figured out the pattern of it.
No, I
Yeah.
Right. See you in a minute. I hope.
Love that texture of slobber.
It's okay. It's a soft landing. You can jump.
Thank you, guys.
This is all of the main menu.
It's quite a soft landing to get to it.
Yeah. It's like the Matrix, you know. Oh my
All it
God.
is a bunch of code. Look
I
at
know
that
what
text.
this is. It's a devil's snare.
Next time,
I know what it is.
potentially herbology.
Love their mouths.
It's
How
a
is that a
devil's
soft
snare.
landing? It just looked very soft to me.
Yeah.
Look at them! It looks
Wait,
pretty
what am I
spiky. Just get those two down to the bottom, but don't let those tentacles hit you.
Oh, I see. Oh, God.
Yeah. You've got to aim properly there.
Oh my God, this one's fast. What the hell? Ow.
If you get one of them straight down to the bottom, then it means it can't go back up again.
Well, aiming is hard.
It's alright, mate, you can leave them there.
Don't mind about her. She's only a girl.
again. I know plenty of people that probably have a go at using that. Let alone people that are watching, everyone's probably just going to think, pizza's sexy.
Thanks, Harry.
That was close, Harry.
This way, Harry.
How many times do you want to say Harry in one?
Don't worry, I wouldn't kill her. She's just pretty.
What?
Sorry, I've been sexist and now I'm objectifying. It's alright. Hang on, I think I assumed her gender. Well, actually, she is called Hermione, so it's alright. I think we're alright. He's like, you're gonna ruin my channel, Peter. Wait, what am I doing?
You gotta find the key. Okay. I don't think you're gonna ruin it, I just think you're gonna look like a complete idiot. Nice one, mate, turning on the caps lock. I like the way you've already lost the key. Oh, by the way, the Voldemort part is split into 2 bits.
Oh my god.
So,
why is it always behind me?
Yeah, as the Voldemort bit split into 2 bits,
yeah,
I'm going to take the the second part, sorry, and you're going to take the first part.
Okay.
So you get all of this bit, and also the chessboard.
Oh, you didn't like the chessboard last time.
No, you get the chessboard, mate. I ain't doing that damn thing again. I know how to do it, pretty much, but I'm not doing it again. By the way, it's not chess. Just to let you know beforehand, it's got to do with chess.
Okay.
It's basically some developer went, yeah, this looks like a great idea. Let's just put in something that makes no sense whatsoever.
Oh, come on. Just as I was getting
Come on, mate, if I could do a Quidditch match in 3 minutes.
It was less than that, mate.
Come on, mate, you can do this.
I used to be good at this at some point in my life.
Come on, mate, you
I mean, Quidditch was like my thing.
Come on, mate. Oh,
Ow.
mate, what are you doing?
Oh, it's not inverted, but it feels inverted. I would turn it, I would change it the other way around.
Well, say goodbye to that blue bar.
Oh, let's just use the arrow keys.
Pretty.
Where are you then?
On my knees. It's gonna keep popping up. Even I'm getting bored of the joke at points, but I'm still using it. It just fits so well with everything. I don't understand why. I'm gonna have to hold back because I need to use it at Voldemort. I've got to hold back on it.
Oh shoot.
Come on, Peter. It's not that difficult to push up and down.
Well, it is when it feels inverted.
It doesn't feel inverted.
It does to me, literally. I can't control it when it feels like this. Because I keep clicking. I think I'm going to click up and then I go down and then I'm like, ah! And I get lost and I get confused.
Come on, mate. At the rate it's going, I might need to do it.
I think you should.
Really? I want to see.
No, let's just
try a bit more then.
Are you sure? You sure that wouldn't drive you nuts?
Eventually it will. See, the thing is, you've got to be trained, and this is good training for the Quidditch World Cup.
Oh, I thought I was going the other direction.
Come on, just get close to it. Stay close to it. No, you're getting further away from it, mate. go into it.
Ow!
Try and not lose all your health, please. In case I do have to do it. What are you doing?
I feel like Neville. I can't.
You are Neville.
Can't use a broom.
This is awful, mate. Absolutely awful.
Can you do it?
Oh my God's sake, do you really want me to do it?
Yeah. I can't do this. I genuinely can't do this.
Leave this, Peter. It's disappointing.
What kind of control is that?
Because of your arms over.
You've got so much control over it.
Because I do it in little bits, so I do it all in one Right, you'll go again. Didn't take very long then, did it?
No, it didn't. He's just a better gamer than I. Oh,
do you really want to admit that?
yeah, I believe you are. I wouldn't doubt it in a second.
Alright.
Would you? Would you?
What? I'm a better gamer than
Yeah,
you?
would you say you're a better gamer?
I don't know, I don't really look at it in that way.
Yeah, fair enough. I suppose it depends
I'm
on the
not
game,
that
doesn't
kind of person.
it? Yeah.
I know a lot of people do look at things.
Yeah. No, I don't tend to, but I would say you are because you play far more games. You know far more about the game.
I hope he's alright.
And because of your variety of experiences in games and understanding of the behind the scenes of what games are.
My brain is like a little data bank.
It's like a main menu.
Oh, Ron, are you alright?
I told you we're saving those for Voldemort.
But I've been hurt. It's up to you now, Harry.
Who makes that noise
Harry,
afterwards?
you have to be careful and avoid the pieces. They all move
Well,
one
you do when you
at
get a
time.
silvery lip
You'll have
fluid
to let the
birthday
pieces fight
present.
each other in order to get across safely. Walk onto the board, Harry, to start the game. Do be careful.
I've been laughing too much, my actual chest is starting to hurt.
Wait, what? What am I doing?
You're playing chess. Well, I say you're playing chess. You're playing fake chess. Good luck. I'm not helping you out with this one and I'm not giving you any hints. It's all down to you. You may annoy the crap out of everyone that's watching, but that's fine. That'll have to be.
What do I need to do?
You just got to walk forward onto a square.
It doesn't matter which one.
Well, it does, but I can't tell you, so...
I don't even know what these pieces do.
That's the point, it's not real chess.
Am I playing whites or blacks?
You're not playing either.
Or you just gotta...
So shall I explain it a little bit to you? You need to make each of the pieces kill each other.
Yeah.
The way to do that is when they're like that,
Yeah.
they'll beat each other up. But when you move, they move. And if you move, for example, here, you're more likely to die.
Okay.
Off you go. W. Good luck, my friend. Believe me, I've done this enough times. I know this drove my friend Winnie insane. He kept texting me going, I'm fed up of hearing the same quote from Ron every 5 minutes. Because he kept dying. Big mistakes are made if you go that way.
This way?
Just that way in general. Big mistakes. I can't tell you the right answer because it's cheating, but I will say go that way.
Somewhere.
But I can't tell you which way to go, like, specifically. Down to you. I will know deep down if you've made a mistake, though.
Oh no!
The pressure's on. Oh, dear. You never want to move into them.
Yeah, I was thinking. But the bishop doesn't act like a bishop, does it?
You can still turn this around, possibly. Go on.
I'm not saying yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh my god. You are lucky. You don't really have a choice, man.
There or there.
Especially on this, you really don't have a choice. Up to you. I knew you'd survive if you picked the right one.
Yeah. Was the other one, would that kill me? How come?
Come on,
Because they
let's
would
go.
move in too much and you have nowhere to move. You were lucky.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm playing part 2, aren't I? So yeah, you get
Yeah.
played a bit. I was going to say knickknacks are a problem. Gosh, we nearly finished the game.
We've almost done.
Oh, it's this bit. Oh,
Yeah, the potions.
The exit is
This was meant to be in the
fire.
film, you know?
Yeah, I know, they've
Choose
actually
the
got
right
the cutscenes.
potion. Be careful, Harry. It could be poison.
They got rid of it. Shame.
This one looks like it'll help
yeah,
us through the
huge.
fire.
Oh, nice.
Potion for
It's a
your
ginormous
correct
nickname.
potion. Then choose wisely.
Mate.
Maybe that was Harry's Christmas present.
Don't you dare.
Ruin the taste of your knick-knack.
Don't you dare.
Wait, what have we got to do? Have I got to cast a spell?
Mm-hmm. That's the right one.
I wasn't even looking.
Well done, mate. Oh my god, you are lucky.
Here it goes again.
For not even looking. You are bloody lucky, mate. It's in the middle.
Yeah, I know. It's...
Can't believe how lucky you were there. Nuts.
You see how faster this time.
The worst part about this is you literally can't blink. So if your eyes are going all blurry, you have no choice but to leave them blurry. So,
yeah, don't worry. These are the kind I can follow. It says you.
That's really confusing.
He isn't dead yet.
Now, that's ridiculous.
And he's won. This is where you accidentally
Well done,
glanced at the
Harry.
wrong
You're
way.
the right one.
Do you know them off by heart? What? Which buttons they are off by heart?
No, because they're different every time.
I'll go back and help Ron. Good
But
luck, Harry.
I can tell by looking.
Yeah. Yeah, my eyes are right with those kind of things.
Wrong way. Into the fire.
Ooh. Oh. Can't free run in this game. I thought it was Assassin's Creed.
Don't right.
There's a cheese!
Have you ever finished this game?
Yeah, quite a few times. It's just the amount of times I played the beginning in comparison to whoa.
What? You sure?
Whoa.
Back it a minute.
Oh yeah, we have got Harry.
Ah. Hang on a minute. Can we oh no.
We can click a skip.
Yeah, but we can't like look at what one's missing.
Harry is one of them, remember?
But you get him at the end. But
yeah.
That's 23 out of 24. Which one did we miss?
I don't know. That moment when we've completed the whole game, we can't. But we know every secret.
We do, because I've got them all before in the past. What did we miss?
We probably talked about over it. Something about main menu.
Which one did we miss?
No idea.
Oh wait, was it when you died? Well, there you go. was it when you died on like the Lumos challenge?
Oh, did I die on the Lumos challenge?
I can't remember if it was Lumos or something else. What did you die on?
There was something, wasn't there?
I know you died on one
There was
of them.
something I missed, wasn't it? There was something, and we both didn't really notice it. We were both kind of.
Well, you died, and it took you far back, and then you didn't get the secrets again.
Oh no, it's this
what
one.
it was. Yeah, you get the crap one. Enjoy, mate.
They've been able to tell it's
Why
Squirrel.
haven't I been meeting you here, Potter?
No.
I suppose you were expecting someone else. Well, it's me, scared, stuttering Professor Quirrell. You're far too
Is this your bit?
to remain
No,
under
you get this
the-
bit. I get the bit after this. With the main menu.
Ow.
I get... Oh, nice one, mate. Why not? Just so he can kill you. No, I get the Voldemort bit. You know, where he talks about the main menu. I like the way Quirrell's just nice enough to teach you the spells you need to survive this.
Yeah.
This is something I've always seen about the Harry Potters, right? Is Voldemort's so kind to Harry. Because he lets him finish his school year before trying to kill him. It's funny, isn't it, really?
Yeah. No!
Pick up a chocolate froggy.
Whoa. Those guys.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing? Other than making this a lot harder than it should be.
Yeah. I only need to use one side, don't I?
Yeah. You know when you hear that noise that you're not in a good position.
It's like proper tactical.
But the aiming was awful. Something I've also noticed about the films of the Harry Potters actually, which is interesting if you look at it in this way. Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Voldemort's in them, right? And tries to kill Harry.
Yeah.
Prisoner of Azkaban, Voldemort's not in it.
Yeah.
Goblet of Fire and Order of the Phoenix, Voldemort's in it and tries to kill Harry. Half-Blood Prince, Voldemort's not in it.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to get up there, mate. He's spamming it. He looks so happy. Why would Harry even do this? It's just like got the perfect opportunity to like actually kill you right here.
Yeah.
It's like no, okay.
Potter, you will not succeed again.
He just like could pick up the boy and just chuck him off the ledge, and he's like, no, smack.
Right, my bit. Let's get away from the chocolate film.
I'm intrigued. I remembered that now that you've shown it.
Curses, Potter.
You are right in front of me. I could kill you, but curses anything.
You beat me. I'm going to be nice.
Here we go.
This looks like the
main menus are coming up. This is where you need to say it. He has the main menu. Just wait for it. And I'm going to mention the
It's Hagrid's fire seed.
I'm going to mention the next bit. He has the menu.
Give me the stone.
Give me the menu.
Let me speak to him.
Menu to sub-menu.
Menu, you're not strong enough.
Strength enough for
The menu has strength enough for these.
Oh.
Look at this, right? Everyone look at this. Right, no one copy this. No one copy that in real life, please.
Potter!
If you do, you're gonna die. Don't copy that. Menu!
My god, this is getting serious now. He's using fire.
Look at the fire's graphic. Menu's coming full out.
He's going out, he's angry.
I won't let you get to the main menu.
You dare look in that menu mirror. Ow, that does look painful.
I like his voice acting.
Look at the mirror. What's going on with that?
It's meant to be that. Yeah, Voldemort's voice acting in this game I actually prefer to the real film.
Really?
Yeah! He sounds more evil.
What, in Voldemort?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like his voice right
Yeah.
now in evil sounds just like right up there. Whereas if you listen to him in the film, he sounds too happy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, hey, Potter? Okay.
It's the boss fight to end all boss fights.
You can see that he has a lot more health because it's on there.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas that would like be so easy right now. Now he's going to pull over these up. Yep, there we go. Alright, come on then, mate. Oh, it's one of those things. Ah. Right, where are you going?
Got to get it to bounce off and hit him.
Yeah, but you've got to get it the right way around. If you tilt the mirror the other way
Oh,
around,
yeah.
you're like, oh no. Because his spells go for it.
I see.
See that this way around, they go for
Yeah.
it.
That's pretty cool.
I hate those spells. Oh god. No, don't do that! Ah! That's his power. Mighty power.
Mighty power.
By the way, there are 2 levels for this bit. I've been outside the map.
So there was going to be something new to it, was there?
You can go outside and you can sit. There's like a whole another section. It's very interesting. You can actually fight in it as well. Like, properly fight. As it was meant to be. But they got rid of it because I guess it didn't really work. And the end of the game.
No!
My menu!
Need all the codings flying out of it.
By the way, this is not how he really dies. He actually gets his face burned off.
Yeah.
He comes out of nowhere. He's like, hi.
Oh, hey. Oh, I was just waiting for you to finish him.
What happened down the
Menu
dungeons
smiled.
between himself and Professor Quill is a complete secret, he says.
This
So
happened
naturally,
throughout the whole
school-
game.
Oh, man.
The stone had been destroyed, but Harry remained fearful that its loss would not prevent
Not
Lord
over yet. There's
Voldemort's
still
return.
one more bit in this
Dumbledore
game.
nodded, sharing his concern.
One more bit.
That's quite amazing. It's weird when you marathon a game and realise you finished it in
If
one
our
day.
battle is
Well,
to
we're doing it
endure
with prisoners.
slow
Yeah.
Voldemort's return,
Is that a long? That's a long one, isn't it?
It's going to be long. But it'll be worth it.
We'll have to make new
Harry
memes
made his way down to the
because
edge
we
of the
can't
forest.
cope 4 hours or 5 hours.
The Great Hall
What,
was
the
decked
main
out in
menu?
green and silver to celebrate Slytherin winning the House Cup.
Welcome to the main menu challenge.
Oh.
There was a sudden hush. He took a
It's
seat
alright,
in
each
the
Harry
long
Potter
room,
will come up with a new
trying to
meme.
We'll have a new
stairs
meme.
of the
Because
outside.
obviously this game,
the
you get the quote. main menu.
The House
Every
Cup
game must have a
is
quote.
awarded
Some
to the
sort.
team with the
Mountain
most
Blade.
house
It's
points.
harvesting season.
At the moment, that would seem to be Slytherin.
No, we've lost. Oh well.
Storm of cheering and stamping broke out from the
Look at this
Slytherin
dude.
table.
Boy!
Trying to do Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
In recognition of Mr. Harry Potter's pure nerve and outstanding courage, I award Gryffindor
Nerve.
60 points.
I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to actually keep this, but
Yeah.
Harry's table erupted with cheers and applause.
he's a troll.
The additional
He
points won
literally
the
is a
House
troll.
Cup for Gryffindor.
Yeah, Slytherin went, hey, but actually.
The best evening
Look at him. He's like, yeah.
better than
First time I've seen him
Quidditch,
smile the
Christmas,
whole
or
game.
knocking out the
God.
My name is Harry Potter.
Forget.
I don't think. Oh, should I upload this in one go? Like one whole thing or split it?
I don't know. I
feel like we should get it in one go.
I'm feeling that too.
It depends how long it is.
Maybe
If
if
it's
I
beyond
do you
4
want to
hours,
do
I
it?
can't
Do you
do
want
it.
to do it?
By the way, guys, this is the wrath of the main menu. Like full on wrath.
Oh,
This
it's
is what
chest.
happens if you disobey the main menu.
There's a secret chest.
Right, see this? This is what would have happened if you disobeyed the main menu. This is carnage. Pure carnage. This is what happens when coding goes wrong. See?
Oh my lord.
I would be happy. I'd be diving in there going, oh my god. Ooh. Wait, where are they? Oh, there they are. Meant to get these out for like the whole street. But
Oh
we've
yeah,
got to
we'll
get
do it.
them out.
Prisoner of Azkaban. I was wondering.
Well, we'll show them a little bit now. I still
So
can't
like the
believe
secret
we
collect
missed
24.
one.
Oh, 250 votes. We missed one.
I don't know which one we missed though. Oh well, I've got them all before in a previous recording. So
Oh no. You're gonna have to watch through the whole thing.
we'll just find out which one it is. Well, I hope you enjoyed our recording of the main menu. I couldn't resist. Anyway.
Oh, the
so there you
composer is Jeremy Soule.
go. Didn't you know that?
Nope.
He is for all of them. Well, all the old ones.
1, 2, and 3, I
ones.
suppose.
He did 4, I think, as well. 4
And then he realised
soundtrack is actually
4.
really nice. I liked the soundtrack before, but the game was just horrible. It was a shame, really. Anyway.
So, well, they pretty much had like one tester. Like, oh, okay, no, it doesn't. No, it's building now.
That was the Philosopher's Stone on PC and HD. Finally done, and the music's just broken. As it does. So, yeah. There you go. I really did enjoy this game with
I
Pete.
really did. I really enjoyed that. And it's always great to have a little nostalgic hit.
And to be fair, it was quite fun.
It was very fun.
Especially with main menu memes. Or jokes.
And food and pizza.
Pizza.
He's not fond of the pizza. He's like, oh, Peter's been going on about pizza.
I like the pizza. It was quite nice.
It was really nice pizza.
I only
That's
had one
why I
piece,
was
but
like,
it's nice. Anyway.
voice actor agent.
So yeah, we'll be moving on to.
I wonder which one. Which one was it? Which one?
It's got to be a guy. Special thanks to the main menu. The memes aren't even over yet. They're carried on into the credits.
Don't worry. After the game's finished, we'll be back to the main menu.
He's not even lying. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah,
Right.
now, like I said before, for the Quidditch stuff, we're going to have to use his version so I can actually see the button.
Mate, I don't know. Looking at how bad I was at Quidditch.
Yeah, well, I can play it.
Fair enough.
It doesn't matter, we can both play. What else was there? Oh yeah, also the E3 demo thing we'll play on his one too, which would be pretty cool because
it's the Lumos challenge, isn't it?
No,
what is it?
It's got nothing to do with any of the game.
Really?
It's all uniquely done.
Well, that's pretty cool.
And it's got a lot of spells that you don't even use in this game. So basically, there's a lot of interesting new stuff.
Well, it was like Portal 2, I suppose, wasn't it?
Yeah. No one else
have
has
you
really
played the
seen
Portal
it,
2 E3 demo? I don't think I have had the chance to.
Oh, good. But yeah, so...
Would you say it's better than the game?
No.
Do you think they should have cut out the excursion funnels?
No. I think
they weren't a necessary addition, though. They were a bit kind of...
It would be good to have them in. But anyhow, you're going to enjoy the E3 demo for this game because it's very unique. And I think I might be one of the only people that's actually really seen it. So,
and how long is it in comparison to one of the levels? Is it like a whole...
Quite long.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously a demo. Of like,
is it like... is it basically Hagrid's level or anything?
Pretty much. It's a bit longer than that, to be honest.
Really?
It's a different sort of thing. I can't really talk about it because else I'm going to give it away.
Get rid of mine.
But what I will say is a lot of things that were cut from the game you will see inside it. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, like I said before, Chamber will figure out what's going on there. Sure. And E3 demo wise, he might play that with me possibly. We'll see. And then we'll move on to Prisoner. But obviously now, I've been waiting all freaking night and day for this.
Resident Evil 7.
Resident Evil 7. So, I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. I really appreciate it. And so with Petey Boy.
Thank you very much for watching.
And as you know, I've already been referring you to Pete's channel, so keep going. So anyhow.
Thank you all very much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. And of course, good luck.
I'll just let him do the outro from now. See you a bit, guys.